All right, we're live for Saturday night. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. Yay! Let's go ahead and get the menu. We are going to investigate the cost of Tera Festival, and we're going to investigate this new set. We just got it on the menu. Jeff Leon's here. Hello, Jeff. First one to like. Hey, Mr. Ayo. What's up, Mr.? Hey, Mr. E. How's it going, guys? So I opened a case of Nikkei. I don't think my pulls were very good, but oh well. There you are. I'm gonna get those sent off to grade with Beckett, and then they'll eventually come back. Yeah, I didn't get anything too interesting in my case. No super extra sexy girls, in my opinion. All right, that leaves me with one case of Nikkei left, but I've got a master case that I just purchased, so a new master case is coming. Now, this is going to say new Korean electric breaker. Tera Festival restock. We had a 4-case restock of Tera Festival, and now I have 2 more cases coming. But I'm keeping 2 cases, so I'm gonna start, building up a little reserve of Tera Festival to be held for like 5 more years, right? Because that's been really successful. And then hot breaks, because it's true, our breaks are very hot. Live card shop. All right, we'll save on that. Let's go take a quick look at our price on the electric breaker. Make sure it hasn't changed too much. So it says $40 pre-sale. Let's just make sure we can still honor that. You never know right now, the prices are changing so fast. I just had somebody cancel a slab on me because I got it at too good of a price. I was mad. All right. Korean electric breaker. Yeah, I got a Japanese Greninja at a really good price, and the seller decided they didn't like that, so they canceled my order and told me, I know this is gonna upset you. They said, but this is a business. It's like, all right. Jesus, dude. All right, so here we go. I've got it now. I pulled it up. Here's a super electric breaker. Okay. I just have 1 case of it. I think I have 2 cases on the way, though, meaning a total of 2 cases. Yes, they are. They're $40 a box. That's real cheap. $40 a box on electric breaker is very affordable for anyone. So it's going to be $1.50, $40 for a box. It's here, electric breaker. I want to open a box for myself right now. 1 whole box of electric breaker. So that's really cool. That's much cheaper than the Japanese set. Now, how about Tera Festival? Let's take a new look at Tera Festival. Terastal. That's the full name, right? Festival. Case. Did you give bad feedback? You're not allowed to give bad feedback if the item is canceled. You're only allowed to give bad feedback if you receive the item. So, no, but there really should be, it's a questionable thing. What do you guys think? Is that fair for the seller to do that? I don't know. I feel kind of like it's like the stock market, and the price of the stock just changed the next day, and so the person who originally held the stock is like, wait. I don't know. It would be nice if there was a rule that said absolutely the business can do that or absolutely not, so that there's no more frustrations. But I think that in general, allowing businesses to do that causes sort of like price inflation, because everyone gets into a mad fury frenzy and the businesses can just cancel over and over. I think in general, it's not a good thing. Traditional Chinese Tera Festival? Wait, is Tera Festival Korean available? Hold on. I didn't even check when that was going to be available. Oh, is that right? Well, now wait a second. Is there a case of it? I don't see a case of it. So I cannot get a case of Tera Festival Korean, but I can get a case of Chinese, maybe? But that music was loud, wasn't it? Well, that is tempting to get a case of the Chinese. Is there anyone here who loves, the Chinese language? Maybe they're Chinese heritage and they want it in Chinese? I wonder if I should buy it in Chinese. Traditional Chinese Tera Festival. That is tempting. The thing is, though, it's not at a great price. It's at just as high of a price as the Japanese set. So that gets really confusing. Actually, it's slightly cheaper than the Japanese. So the Japanese set has gotten even more expensive than before. So we might be changing our price right now. Okay, divided by 10. Okay, so it says basically I can move on to $15 a pack if I wanted to. The price on Tera Festival continues to push upward. We are already at $15 a pack. Okay, we're not changing our price. Our price is the same. But what I can tell you guys, we have very fresh product right now. Fresh Tera Festival, 4 cases just arrived. How exciting. Let's turn this loud music back on. Let's go back here. Whoa, I got like a million junk emails. Crazy. No prismatic yet. Yeah, it doesn't come out till the 17th. That means it doesn't ship till me. It doesn't ship to me till the 17th. So I might not get it till the 20th. It takes a minute to come out here. Oh, but I can see some tracking numbers, so it might be on the way actually. It might be on the way very soon. Let me take a look at it real fast. Hold on, I just got 3 tracking numbers. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we've got the tracking number now. And here it is. It's a UPS tracking number. Expected to arrive. Oh. No, I just get a warning that there's a winter storm. That's it. I get a UPS warning that there's a winter storm. There could be delays. All right. Well, it has shipped, though. Okay, so the items have, or at least the labels have been made. The labels have been made at the very least. So we could be getting our prismatic very soon. All right, cool. Happy Saturday to all of you guys. Did anyone watch the Pokey Rev video? I did not watch that. All right, cool. I think the electric breaker Korean is going to be super popular. I'm going to be opening up some of that myself for TikTok, which might not be around very long. TikTok might be getting banned. So much in the news, guys. So much news. We have 45 viewers. That's not that many viewers. Probably because we're starting a little late. But we had to start late. That's just how it is on the weekend, guys. I'm sorry. Not available on the weekends as much. Thanks for the valuable feedback. Hey, if you're really interested in working with me and doing editing, if you work hard at editing, you know, I think you could definitely do some editing for me. Yeah, definitely. All right, Mister, is any of the news that Azure Lane Volume 2 is arriving this week? So I have multiple cases of Azure Lane with an English provider. It's not English language, it's Japanese, but he might have shipped it. And then I also have a Japanese supplier I just bought 2 cases from as well. I should be getting a total of 5 cases of Azure Volume 2 and 3 supplemental cases of Weiss Nikkei. So both of those things are on the way. Girl cards seem to be a big thing on our channel. I don't know if that's true for every channel, but our group likes titties. All right, so that's how it is. I don't mind. Doesn't bother me one bit. We are? Let's see. Some other channels might find that a bit uncouth. Doesn't bother me at all. All right. Guys like to collect girl cards? More power to you. Now, ooh, look what arrived finally. Man, I bought this like weeks ago. Finally got here. I had to clip my thumbnail, dude. I got a long thumbnail. I'm clipping it. I want a shorter thumbnail. Be right back. Haha, I'm back. Looking good. Looking trimmed. Okay. There you go. Look at that. Okay. Nice short nails. I like that look. How much is CGC 10 Polytoad from Sky Ridge? I might not have priced it yet. Oh, additionally, there's my cough. Additionally, there's these packs here. All right. Got some additional packs. I'm building up my collection of vintage packs because they're incredibly rare. You know, I am tempted to have them CT scanned. I was thinking about that the other day. As much as everyone hates CT scanning, I think what I would do about it is I would be very transparent. No one would wonder about it. But if we can keep the bad ones sealed, that's not bad. We can send those out to grade. They can be put on display. You know, because some of these packs are hyper rare. They just didn't print very much of it. All right, you ready for this? So we got this melodic for just $330. Can you believe that? A melodic 10 for $330? How? 330, 1.25. Well, let's check the population. It's because nobody looks into this set, the Hidden Legends set. Okay. Population going to be like 40 or something. Let's see what it is. Pop 53. Okay, I was close. So I write this down. This data helps me track the valuable over time. So now we've got this data down. 330, 125, 53. And this is like my reward for all my hard work over here, right? I go and I buy myself a nice slab and I don't touch it and I show it off from time to time. And then people go, ooh, this guy's got a cool card collection. Guess there's 2 new fires. Crazy. Are there? I heard about that. I heard about, I didn't hear about 2 of them. I heard about 1 new fire. There's some other news too, guys. The Prime Minister of Greenland, is it Prime Minister? The leader of Greenland says he's ready for talks with Donald Trump. Man, Greenland is so joining the United States. We're closer to that. We're closer to that island. It's technically an island. Denmark is so far away from it. What right does Denmark have on that island any more than we do? It's just this island being tossed. It's like a football being tossed between players. They don't have any more right to the island than anyone else does. You know? Well, a long time ago. Yeah, so what? No land on Earth can just be held because you put your flag there first. You actually have to fight for it. And Denmark can't really fight for it. I mean, except for the fact that the United States keeps everything sort of like peaceful, saying we don't allow wars, we don't allow states and countries to be stolen anymore, no more wars. Besides that fact, Greenland would have already been lost from Denmark a long time ago. Maybe Canada would have taken it. Also, I want to point out, if we do get Greenland, and it looks like we are, if we do get Greenland, that makes Canada a little less relevant to us. So, you know, there's this pressure on Canada to join the United States, but they're like, well, we got natural resources, we got water, we got oil. Greenland's got rare earth minerals and oil anyways. So by the time we're, you know, drilling the oil in Greenland, Canada is going to be less relevant to us by then. So this is going to put enormous pressure on Canada because they won't have this sort of like, well, we've got oil. They won't have that in their back pocket anymore. We'll be like, yeah, we know you've got oil, but we have Alaska and Greenland, so we'll be all right. All right, so here we are. Let's go ahead and we need to price this guy, and this guy's just going to go into my collection now. Wish he had a swirl on him. Oh, that's right. Mr. Brandon got a swirl on his. Mr. Brandon, is he watching? Is Mr. Brandon here? And when his returns from grading, if it grades well, I'll make an offer on it. There we go. I like the melodics too. I'm a fan. So, what do we got going on? Mister, I was just listening to your latest stream. Yeah, was I yapping? Was I going blah, blah, blah? Mr. Brandon is the first order. He sent me $50. Okay, Mr. Brandon sent $50, everybody. But he didn't say what to do with it. So I think what he wants me to do is this. This is what I'm waiting on here. It's worth checking out, everyone. California fire, new fire erupts in Hollywood Hills, sparking mandatory evacuations. Wow, dude. Crazy. This has been such a wild, like, week or 2 weeks for news. We are. If we get Greenland, if Donald Trump gets Greenland before he's even in office, and then he makes a prediction on these California wildfires, I think that does very good for him in terms of how people perceive him, whether they think he's an asshole or not. We are. Toss this over here, which he is. He's definitely a jerk. Definitely not a nice person. We are. So much information about those fires coming out. Didn't that fire chief get fired? I heard that I heard the fire chief that's kind of blaming the mayor of Los Angeles, I heard she got fired. Is that true? There we go. CNN News 18. I have not been able to keep up with the news. I have been spending time with my waifu and sleeping a lot. And not getting good sleep, though. Melodic Hidden. Been working, too. Here we go. I believe on Monday we're definitely getting all the mail out. There was no mail pickup today, guys. But I believe this Monday, everything changes. This Monday, there is mail pickup. Can we slap away a rocket pack? No. As of right now, no. I think that's because if I allowed that, I would just run out of them. There we go. We do have vintage breaks right now going on. Neo Discovery and Gym Heroes. This could give you holographic Gengar. This could give you holographic Umbreon if they were heavy packs and if they contain that particular Pokemon. Okay. Hey, let's show the breaks off real fast. We got some fantastic breaks. The rare candy break, the clearance break, it's this reverse holo Deoxys. Hyper rare, by the way. It's like pop 10 or something. We've got this Halo card is going to break real soon. 3 spots left. The modern Roaring Skies break. I'm sorry, Roaring Moon break. I chose Umbreon for the Pokeball break. It's Poker Umbreon. Real nice. Then, of course, we've got this Mew. We've got an actual Poker break. And we've got this very popular Mommy. Mommy's probably going to end fast. I bet I could have sold the Mommy for a little more, but I did not. Silly me. Let's go ahead and toss this over here. I don't have a lot of signature cards, and I realized that's an SSP. It's so hard to pull SSPs. So Brandon's got $50 waiting now. Eddie Morales says, 1 spot for the waifu. You got it. If no spots are left, I'll take 40 in store credit. See, he's worried that there won't even be spots left. There's an entire block of homes on fire. I wonder how many Pokemon slabs are gone now. Yeah, interestingly enough, this might be hurting the Pokemon card collectors very badly because it's Los Angeles, plenty of collectors over there. Moment of silence for the collectors. Let's take a look. California wildfires. Okay. Death toll climbs to 16. That was 41 minutes ago. 16 burned to death. Fire NATO caught on camera. California wildfires. Khloe Kardashian bashes LA mayor, calls her a joke. Yeah, that's because they kept cutting funding to the. So I learned more about insurance too, by the way. So one of the things that was going on in California was the insurance companies were like warning about this problem, and then they were starting to pull out, and they were starting to raise rates really high, and the Californian government disagreed with this. So this was not like a mystery. What happened with the insurance companies was not a surprise. Everyone saw it happening, and California responded to this with their own government-provided insurance option, and it was artificially low. So they were offering fire insurance at a artificially low rate, and this was making it hard for the insurance companies to compete in that area. But also, the theory here is that it was keeping the value of the homes high. So by not having to spend more of your money on fire insurance, you were able to purchase larger amounts of home. And this was overall good for the government because the government would collect more, taxes if your property was more valuable. But the reality is your property was less valuable. It actually should have cost you a ton of money for fire insurance, and they wouldn't let that happen. Newsom confirms Mexico sending firefighters to help. Firefighters from Mexico arrived to help. Oregon sends additional firefighters. Texas sending firefighters. Nevada firefighters battling California wildfire. Completely dry. How Los Angeles firefighters ran out of water. Wow. 300 Oregon firefighters, 75 engines arrive in Los Angeles to aid. Los Angeles fire chief says city failed department amid ongoing Southern California wildfires. Wow. Republican congressman calls for halting of disaster relief to California. So that's what we've been talking about. We've been talking about the finances of this. Let's see. What do you say? It says, Congress will need to address the fires as it had with the previous hurricane damage, but if they want the money, then there should be consequences where they have to change their policies. That's totally common sense, what he just said. If we support people that are plagued by disaster, but we have to put pressure on California government to change course. Yeah. Okay, so very interesting stuff, guys. Whew. Okay, Eddie Morales. Very interesting stuff. If you're just joining, another chunk of news, the president of Greenland, or prime minister, or whatever he's called, he just came out and said he's ready to have talks with Donald Trump about the future of Greenland. Okay, this is going into the waifu break. How crazy is it right now, guys? It's so crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6. I would take all my pets no matter what. I don't think you have to necessarily take your pets, just kick them outside at least. Don't leave them locked in the home. Leave all your doors and everything open, or just kick them out. And maybe they run on their own. I mean, hopefully. I don't know. Animals might not understand what's going on, maybe. You'd think their instinct would tell them to run from the fire, though. So I imagine you just open your doors and your windows and they'll run. Okay. So, here we are. This ticks up to 6. I love my dog more than anything. You got to take him. Sure. Oh, I see. It's not just about the animal surviving. You want to keep the animal with you anyways. I see what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense. All right. So, 2 spots on the waifu break for Mr. Jeff. All right. I was listening to some families who never got to go home to save the pets. It was heartbreaking. Oof. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. If you were already away from the home and the home was locked up and the animals were inside, those animals just got toasted. That's really awful to think about. We are? Okay. Guess if you went around home to home and broke all the windows for everybody, that wouldn't even be a bad thing during a time period like this. Mr. hates animals. Well, I don't hate animals. I was just thinking about, get your doors and your windows open so that they have a chance to run away. I didn't really think about, well, you also got to evacuate somewhere and set up a new life somewhere. I wasn't thinking that way. So 3 packs of Nikkei. You got it. By the way, I think you made me another small baggie. You might have 2 small baggies. They're all stored in the same 4 yellow boxes, so we are. Whatever the case, we'll find them. Who won the giveaway yesterday? Oh, yeah, it was Sarah Dusenberry, wasn't it? Sarah. So I said, we'll open this next time Sarah's here. Oh, Sarah. That's a 151 box. That's pretty good. Does your Discord have a page to show beautiful cards? Something like that. We have like a show and tell channel, yeah, where you can kind of show your card off. The city of LA wasn't funding the fixture of the reservoirs. To fund the fire department and home insurance companies had no choice. It was... Oh, she is here. She says, what? You won the giveaway. You won the giveaway. How many of the 17 people were waiting for 911 to come help them out, but no one came and got them? I have been summoned. Well, I mean, some people are older and disabled and, or they're just not paying attention to the news even. Who knows? There might even be a couple tragic cases where they're just a healthy, normal person and they just weren't paying enough attention and got trapped because of the way the fire is. The fire spreads so fast. You may be trying to get out and then you just get trapped in your car or something. I don't know. I'm sure pretty soon we're going to start running into all the kind of crazy videos online of it. Yeah, it's awful, man. What a way to go. Let me think about it. Would I rather be killed by a hurricane, tornado, or a firestorm? I feel like you die from blunt trauma when it comes to tornado and hurricane. I think I'd rather go that way. All right. Getting smacked on the head real hard and you're just knocked out. That's for Mr. Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Update the waifu spot. Oh, waifu spot's at 8. 8 out of 12. Okay, you're 90 with no relatives nearby. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if you're like 90 years old, you got no relatives nearby, mistakes happen, With all these people, you can get trapped. That's the other thing. You just get trapped. Yeah, so what Uncle Mike said, the city of LA was not funding the fixture of the reservoirs. They literally defunded the fire departments. They did that. And home insurance companies had no choice. Home insurance companies could see there was a problem and they were pulling out and no one said or did anything about it. Yeah, it's a disaster. Jonathan Fernandez, let me join that signature mommy break. All right, here it is. Jonathan Fernandez. I think politically this is an absolute catastrophe for the Democrat Party, which has, almost a monopolistic control of California. Here it is. Because of a whole chain of poor decision-making brought them to this point, despite being warned by the other team not to do that. Here it is. All right, very good. Financially, it's horrible. We're all going to have to pay for this. It might never recover in a certain sense. Like some of the homes might have been historic and you can't bring that back. You can build something there, right? But it all has to be restarted now. And it's not going to be the same. You're not going to be able to say, hey, this is our 90-year-old art museum. Come on in. You're not going to be able to say that anymore, So there's things lost that had sentimental value that you're never going to get back. It's just gone now. So the economic damage is unbelievable. Anthony Kalura, slab away payment. Ooh, okay, you got it. All right. Let's see. Late to the stream, how's the fun going? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Typo in title. Let me take a look at that. Thank you. New Korean electric breaker, Tera festival. Oh, it's a festival, isn't it? How do you spell festival correctly? Festival. There it goes. Good catch. The fund to move. Oh, the moving fund. Yeah, that's something we already had kind of a chunk of money, to tell you the truth. So we could just move. We just don't want to move so quickly. So we want to take our time and just have more cash laying around before doing something like that. Primals. Essentially, if there's more money available, then it changes our options of where we could move. It is, and we're just kind of biding our time too, which is a smart thing to do. There you go. You come to Oregon soon? No, if we do move, it looks a lot like you'll be to Nevada. Low property taxes, no state taxes. That's a big deal to us. You got some other options: Tennessee, Texas, Florida. Washington is actually an option. I don't know. Washington's so far up north. We kind of want to be in a warmer climate. Festival. That's right. Wisconsin is probably not a tax-free state. The whole point of the move is to become tax-free. That's the whole point. It is to move to a state with no state taxes. So we'll still owe federal taxes. Doesn't matter where you move, you owe federal taxes. But state taxes, you can reduce your burden a lot. Missouri, we pay a 5% flat state tax, and I don't understand why I would pay that when I could just move and not pay that. Christian Gomez, 20 slab away, $36 FIFA box. Ooh. This, I believe, is the last box of FIFA. I would have to restock it now. Isn't Florida tax-free? Yes, so Florida was considered. Florida, however, has hurricanes out the wazoo. And so we were actually, funny enough, before these California fires, we were having a conversation about the burden of having to purchase insurance for natural disasters. And so when you look at Nevada, they don't have natural disasters. They don't get hurricanes. They're out of the way of the tornadoes. They don't grow enough trees for there to be very good forest fires because it's a desert. And they're not like getting killed by earthquakes all day long. So they get like a dust storm maybe. They get smog from California, so that's no good. But natural disasters, not really. Texas gets hurricanes and tornadoes. Florida gets the most hurricanes of any state, and it's like insanity. It's total insanity to live there. If you're wanting to avoid natural disasters, you shouldn't be there. Isn't CGC in Florida? They shouldn't even be there. They should relocate to Nevada. It'd be way smarter for them because they can still grade cards, but now they don't got to insure their company against Florida flooding and Florida hurricanes. Here we are. So here's the FIFA box. All right, Christian Gomez. Pokemon cards are very physical, like they exist. They're like this precious thing that can get destroyed easily. It's not like a job like computer science where it's just computers and a bunch of software on the internet. So, if you're going to have a card company, have it in a place where it doesn't have to risk being burned down or blown away. Rudy's Cardboard Empires in Florida. I'd give him the same advice. I'd say, get all that stuff out of there. Why are you in Florida? I'd say, get out of Florida. I like Brilliant Stars as a set. No natural disasters in Wisconsin. I got nothing against Wisconsin. I actually don't know much about Wisconsin. But Wisconsin is not on the list of no state tax states. So that's all that matters to me. It is. In fact, Wisconsin could be a really nice state, and it still wouldn't be considered because it's got state taxes. Haha, good point. They should move to Iceland or Antarctica or Greenland. You guys, it is sounding a lot like we are getting Greenland. Who here has been watching the news on Greenland? You are? All right. I was listening to an analyst talk about the Panama Canal. And the analyst connected a few dots I had not connected before. So the first connection of dots I'd made the other day was when I learned that the Arctic Sea is melting and that there's new trade routes that China and Russia have been working on. Literally, they're up there working on them. They're trying to establish new trade routes in the Arctic Sea so that they can rely on that and not the Panama Canal. And all of a sudden, Trump wants what? He wants Greenland, he wants Canada, and he wants the Panama Canal. But another country really relies on this thing called the Panama Canal. You know which country it is? Brazil. And what's so fascinating about Brazil? It's one of the largest members of BRICS. Wow. Wow. He is cutting straight toward no more shipping to America. America's going to control the shipping routes. So China and Russia will have trouble selling. Actually, so will Asia and Europe. They'll have trouble shipping any of their items to this whole region, not just America, but anywhere, if we gain control of the Arctic Sea and the Panama Canal. But on top of that, you've got, hold on, I lost my train of thoughts. Here's David Rea. All right, so Brazil. BRICS is a big threat for America because it is trying to challenge America's currency dominance. And China's coming out saying, hey, we're almost as big as America. What if we offer you the Chinese yuan and it's gold-backed? So, no more inflation. This is actually going to cause a really significant problem for the U.S. if it catches on. Because the U.S. right now kind of cheats all the other countries. What it does is it forces countries to trade in the U.S. dollar. So you all have to be, all these countries, they have to have U.S. dollars in their bank accounts. And then when the United States wants to, it prints dollars. So it prints U.S. dollars. And it basically steals the purchasing power across the whole globe, right? That's crazy, right? When you think about it, it's really unfair. And the United States is challenged by this BRICS group, India, Brazil, China, Russia. Is that all of them? Are we missing any of them? And so by shutting down this Panama Canal, it turns out that is going to heavily, heavily affect Brazil's economy. I didn't know that. And so Trump's going to put pressure on Brazil to get out of BRICS. He's going to say, we'll make it so that you can't make any more money because we have the Panama Canal now. So I feel confident that Trump, he's not just trying to get better costs in Panama. He's actually going to take over the Panama Canal. He really wants to. And he wants to be able to block ships from going through. So that's what's going on. And it's funny because I think he's going to succeed. Because if the United States actually built it, I mean, that's a pretty strong claim. He's going to say, we built that. That's ours. Here's John Duran. And then they're going to say, yeah, but you gave it to us. He's going to say, yeah, but you weren't nice to us about it or some stupid crap like that. Does he control shipping to Ohio? Because the mail is super slow here. Why, nukes? We need the Darien Gap. There is a new sea forming in Africa. Here we are. There's a new shipping highway in the north, in the Arctic Sea, and it passes by Greenland and Canada. And Trump wants to control it. That's what this is all about. He controlled that and the Panama Canal at the same time. That is the goal. So really fascinating stuff. So much news, guys. Isn't it disgusting? I love it. All right. It's all a ploy. It's all a ploy. Yeah, who knows? All right. So here is Joe Gomez. We've got Hannibal. Brentford. Oh, speaking of Hannibal, did you guys know one of the sad things lost in the Los Angeles fire was the Hannibal Lecter mask? Here we are. The actor who played Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs, his home got burned down along with all these, like all these collectibles he had with him, including the mask from Silence of the Lambs. He had that in his collection, and yeah, it's gone now. Isn't that sad? Just awful. See, that's what I was saying. You can't get some of this stuff back. You could make a new one, but it doesn't matter. It's not the same one. We are. So items of significance are gone forever. That is sad. It's so sad. Yeah, the Hannibal Lecter mask got burned to the ground. We are. And whatever else, he had like some famous paintings too. Happy Saturday. What's up, Dune Beast? All right. So this is for Christian Gomez. There are no more sealed boxes of FIFA. I have a couple packs of them left. There. Items of curiosity lost forever. Yeah. Crazy. There we go. Yeah, Mel Gibson, he was in an interview on like Fox News or something like that. And he came out and he's starting to spread conspiracy theory. He's like, what if it was on purpose? What the fuck? Bro. He's like, it could have been on purpose. Oh, man, water is so good. All right. By the way, how much of this do I have left? Looks like I have 3 packs of FIFA left, and then I'm sold out. Let's go up here, sports, FIFA. I'm gonna get rid of that because we don't want it to look like there's whole boxes for sale anymore. And then let's go find your bag. Is there a known big card collection that got burned? That's what we're waiting to learn about. With such a large area burning down, there must have been something. Ah, here we are, Christian Gomez. There was apparently a guy who helped with the development of the company Squishmallows. I don't know how to say it, Squishmallows. And he apparently had a really good card collection, but it's looking like it might not have been Pokemon. It might have been like sports, but there might have been Pokemon in it because he is involved in Pokemon stuff. He will like talk news on Pokemon card sales and stuff like that. Heard the arson thing might be real. They also found more people starting fires. By the way, more winds are coming next week. Some already started tonight. Yup, that's what I saw too. Credible news channels reporting that the fires could have been started by, you know, like homeless people or just angry people that California doesn't kick out. I'm a really kind of when it comes to that kind of stuff, I get a little mean, right? I go, why do you guys tolerate this? Just get rid of them or something. Do something. Put them in a homeless person camp. Move them out of your area. But they'll never do that. And I think if it's the case that your area is full of like Skid Row or whatever, and these guys are all high on some crazy ass drug, and they can just buy a simple blowtorch at Home Depot on some welfare you gave them, and then just start setting stuff on fire. I mean, what can you do? You've got to do something. You've got to have some kind of solution to it. It's actually crazy to imagine that maybe it wasn't just some accidental ember from someone's barbecue that set the whole thing off. That maybe it was a crazy angry person who's mad that you've got a house and they don't, so they're going to burn everything to the ground and kill 16 people and cause $50 billion or $60 billion of economic damage, you know, and all the other consequences, whatever else happens. Right, like just because somebody's angry over it, you just can't have that. Like you've got to do something about it. You got to have some way to stop that kind of stuff. But the biggest problem was the inability to contain the fire, though, wasn't it? That was the biggest problem. Because no matter what, somebody could probably just come over there and mess with you. All right, Christian Gomez, did I apply that $20? I did, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Every druggie has a blowtorch nowadays. Yeah, maybe. So here's Marco Arboleta hoping I'm the first to open Korean electric breaker. You are. All right, man. Ugh. Put them in jail and giving them free house and food. Yeah. Well, it's like you think the cost of having to take care of all of America's homeless people is something you can afford, and then this happens, and you got to look at it with a hard look and be like, we can't afford this. This is crazy. We are. All right. Here we go. There's got to be some solution to it. I don't know exactly what the solution is. It might have to be a tough solution that you don't agree with. You know, that's too tough. It's like, well, you got to do something, man. You can't have, like, homeless people burning down all of L.A. and then killing 16 people in the like the guy who set the lady on fire in the New York subway. What's up with that? Just angry and crazy. You just can't have that. You got to stop that somehow. I don't know what you can do, but you got to do something. You can't sit on your hands. Some guy just sets a lady on fire. He doesn't care. If somebody like that burned down Los Angeles and caused 16 people to die and $60 billion of damages, there's got to be some new rules afterwards, right? So, but I don't know if California will vote that way. I don't think they would. Missouri would. Missouri would not have that problem anymore because Missouri would get crazy and do something about it. I think a lot of states would. Texas, Florida would. They wouldn't tolerate that very long. Here we are. But that requires you to appreciate stuff like law and order. You'd have to appreciate it and be like, we like law and order. Makes it nice over here. We are. All right. Very nice. I feel safest inside my home. That's why I rarely leave. The people who supply the drugs can now come and buy the burnt up land. Yeah, it's cheap now. They got all your money anyways, selling you the drugs, so now they can come move in with all the money you gave them. Mesprit. All right, guys, this is electric breaker, Korean, $40 a box. Did you hear that? So you can spend $1 million opening English, Surging Sparks, or you can spend a much cheaper amount opening up the Japanese version, or you can spend $40 opening a whole box of it in Korean. This is why I like the idea of changing our open-mindedness toward the other languages, because if you're willing to look past the fact that it's not in English, you are able to collect authentic Pokemon product with the same artwork for like a penny, dude. Like, this is nothing. This would, by the way, this would be the equivalent of 4 packs in English. $40 right now would give you 4 packs in English off my menu, or you can get a whole box in Korean. Here we are. All right. It's not a trick, I promise. If anything, rich people pay them to do this. Where would the homeless sleep? No, I don't know what you mean. What are you saying? You think rich people burned all the homes down? That would be true, except that this is where the rich are living. The rich wouldn't burn their own homes down. That doesn't make any sense. Here we are. Although Mel Gibson is saying, well, what if they did it on purpose? But anyways, it's pretty bad, isn't it? But yeah, I saw the video of the guy walking around with the blowtorch, and they had to like basically citizens arrest him until the cops could show up. A guy was walking around with a blowtorch, setting things on fire, apparently. Here we are. Ooh. There we go. And by the way, and if this was in fact arson, you're going to see so much more of this in the future. I think it's going to be just like school shootings. People see somebody doing it successfully, and then they go, I could do that. Oh, it's just going to be oh, there we go. You did get a hit. It is the gentleman, Dr. Octopus. That's his name. I looked it up one time. Dr. Octopus. That guy was let free because of lack of evidence. Are you kidding? He's holding a literal blowtorch, dude. Ugh. Yeah, maybe there was a lack of... Maybe in theory, he really wasn't the perpetrator. I don't know. But, yeah, I guess you'd have to have video of him actually lighting things on fire. All right, he was let free, huh? Wow. Wow, these look exactly like the Japanese cards. They're so clean. Yep, he was let go. Wow, crazy. They caught some other guy, non-transient today, lighting another fire. There you go. So multiple people getting caught. Okay, there it is. One whole box. Marco with an M. At least I was the first to open. Very cool, man. You were the first to open them. All right. Very cool, very cool. I imagine these will be a great seller over time. How's Prismatic treating you so far? Says Pedro Perez. I don't have it yet, but I just got an email saying some of it is on the way. So we should have it in maybe about 5 days, which is the launch day. We have Roel Campos. Finished the slab away, plus shipping. I had multiple bags, I think, and multiple other slabs, please, and thank you. Ooh, I'm trying to remember. What did I have to... Oh, right, you had those booster packs. You know, your booster packs probably contain a full art in them. I don't know if you'd be interested in opening them, by the way. Let me go ahead and... Because you can always just buy the artworks again off of, like, eBay or something like that. I recommend opening them. But, okay, so hold on. Finish off slab away. You might have watched that already. Let's see. Clicking on this. How much you think to price out the packs? I will be watching other rip and shippers carefully to see what they're doing. And then, in order to know what I could sort of, you know, how much pressure is being felt within the community to price it a certain way. And... then also I'll be looking at the online prices for future cases as well. And if I can't get the price I want, I think I'm just going to stack it up in a corner. I'm just not even going to sell that much of it. I'm just going to stack it up and not even worry about it anymore. You know, I had all this Pokemon Go ETB cases that sat in my basement for like, what's it been, like 2 or 3 years? And now today, it's now doubled in price. It took 2 or 3 years, but it doubled. And it's shocking because that set's not even good. So I don't know what this set will do, but something probably like that. Okay, so you had the Dusclops. Ah, you're buying up my Dusclopses. Mr. Roel, a man of good taste. He picked Dusclops. You know what I did is I just recently went out and bought a bunch of those Dusclopses. Here it is. Oh, yeah, that's a really good one. That's Dusclops EX Emerald. Beautiful, man. All right. What do you think about the Sun and Moon era boxes, especially double Poke sets? I have a decent chunk of those too, and I think they're great, and they contain some really good cards. All right, here we are. We're going to delete this. Click. So that's done now. Ooh, I have to buy more boxes for Alexis for shipping. Gotta remember to do that. So you say you have multiple bags, right, Mr. Roel? Grabbing this. That is the tea box. Put that back. You're gonna be in here. SGC is in Florida. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. If I were them, I'd move to a place with no hurricanes. Because what if a hurricane comes in and destroys everything in their factory? Well, let's see. Their losses could put them out of business. I would relocate to a place with no natural disasters and no state taxes still. Cosmic Eclipse are one of the best sets. Can I get 3 Shrouded Fable packs instead, mister, when you get to my order? A Paldean Fate for 15. Graham Smith. I'm going to try and remember that, Graham Smith. Mr. Roel Campos. Oh, baggie number 3. Baggie number 2. Baggie number 1. Here's a Richard Campos. Similar last name, huh? I think there's less of them and the prices are relatively cheap compared to more modern sets. Sorry for the inconvenience. I will try to remember that. Just keep reminding me, okay? All right. We were getting these empty boxes over here. Yesterday, what a day for card sales, man. We were selling cards yesterday all day. The daytime stream and the nighttime stream were shockingly busy. Very good card sales coming in. And I was just working my tail off. Let's turn this music up a little more. I can't afford to not leave Florida as well as all my family's here. I think you meant I can't afford to leave. All right. So let's make sure we don't misship this guy because he's got some good stuff. Let's go in. I'm sure I've already got his address. Yes. Let's see if that's changed over time. Going over here. You're killing it, mister. Nuh-uh, I'm aliving it. You're aliving it. He's alive. All right. Yes, there's been an improvement in activity. All right. We're grabbing this. Mm-hmm. Scooby-Dum, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dum. Looks like your address has stayed the same over time. Okay. All right. We'll up the weight on this. And we want to change the shipping date as well. There we go. Scooby-Dooby. Do you reckon the price of Surging Sparks booster box in English will rise over time similar to Evo Skies? I do not know. I do not know how it's going to go, man. It really does come down to, I say this too much, but it comes down to how much they want to print. But the price is clearly too high this early on in its life cycle. So that one's slated to get a reprint for sure. And then when you look at the set, it really doesn't have that much in it, does it? It's mainly Pikachu. So if you were to ask me what set I'm going to be stacking up in my corner, I could stack some Surging Sparks. It's really not a bad set to stack. It's kind of like Fusion Strike, right? So Fusion Strike had Espeon, VMAX, and Gengar in it, and that was really good. And that set did go up. But you didn't have to buy Fusion Strike. The only set you had to buy was Evolving Skies. That was the only one you needed. And so I feel kind of the same way here. Like, I don't need Surging Sparks. I really only need Prismatic Evolutions and Tera Festival, Japanese. I'm gonna keep some of the Japanese too. All Pokemon statistically rises. As crazy as it sounds, is Evo Skies. I think Evo Skies is a buy. You could if you want. I mean, somebody's going to buy it. Could be you. All right, this box is so giant. Where shall I put this for now? I guess this might fit over here. All right, we'll leave that there. Very nice. Thank you so much, Mr. Roel Campos. If you're watching this and you are new, place your first order tonight. Very easy to order. Head over to the description of the live stream. Check out the prices and how to pay. It's really simple. You pay with PayPal, Zelle, CASHAPP, Venmo. You just pick one of those and send me money. That's it. There's no website. There's no sign up. You just pay right from one of those apps. You send me money direct, and I get an email. Any new people here? Who's here and they're here for the first time? Any new people? I know we get a lot of regulars who have been hanging out with us for a long time. Here's Phil Vasquez, 10 Lost Abyss. Mr. Phil, I hear you want some Lost Abyss. We might be able to accommodate that for you. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10. Ooh. All right. First time caller, long time listener. Oh, wow. Snip that. And snip this. I'm new. Onetic, you are kind of new, aren't you? I'm new, says Alex. All right, there we go. How much is Lost Abyss? I didn't see it on the menu. That's because it's under clearance. Here's Dragapult. Cold. Holo. Time for a political rant. Yeah, man, these Republicans, dude. Republicans suck, bro. They're all like, meh. All right, and Donald Trump, aha, he's a convicted felon. Not my president, hashtag cold and cold. All right, there we go. Phil Vasquez. You can't just buy Greenland in Canada. There you go. Ooh. I told you he was the mustache man in disguise. That was for our friend Phil. Hey, what's up, man? Golden boy. Lost Abysmal. Save us, Donald. I'm kind of new. I've been hiding for the longest. Nice, man. Well, I'm glad you spoke up and said hi. Lost Origin is pretty pricey right now. $500 a box. There you go. Here we go. Jeff Leon, 2 Nikkei, 2 Bleach, 2 Code Geass, 1 Tera, 2 English EB1. What a list. All right. So it looks like the Nike box just ran out. Is that true? I have a solution for your people who want to combine a slab away. You deduct 1 month off their slab due date. No. That makes it even more complicated, doesn't it? It adds like another rule you have to explain. And they're going to be like, huh? All right. Did you see the craziness of the Prismatic Evolutions? $150 for ETB is crazy. And guess what? That might be a low price. You don't know what happens next. That could be a low price. Okay, 2 Nikkei. 2 Bleach. Let's see, here it is. 2 Bleach. 2 Code Geass. Here's EB1. 1 Tera. Oops, I grabbed 3. Tera. I fixed my Wise app, by the way. Should be good for USD. Okay, good. No, it deters people. The high price does. 3,000 Umbreon Raw 2. Pull rates of one specific SAR is 1 in 2,000 packs or some crazy odds. I fixed my Wise app. I'm camping out in front of my Target and buying all the Pokies. Since they're going to print all year long, though, and they're going to keep rolling out different things, I feel at least the ETBs will go down. I laughed at the polls. Yeah, something like that. All right. Ha, 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 ha. I laughed in the face of danger. So we need Code Geass. I might not have an open box of Code Geass. What is this? It's a Mosaics box. If you guys will wait a moment, I'm going to go grab a fresh box of Code Geass and get it open. It was right here. It wasn't that far away at all. I just had to stand up, basically. Oh, ow. English God packs are confirmed, but very rare. That's good. I was hoping they would have that. All right. I'm tempted to sell my Prismatic ETBs. A local Facebook group just auctioned them off. The final sales were between $420 and $465. What? USD? There we go. All right. Whew. So Code Geass, Bleach, Nike, Tera Festival, and English EV1. There it is. All right, good. Are you ever going to show the setup? Oh, my setup? I think I've done that before, haven't I? We are. Yeah, I've shown off our setup. Here's DK. The EV stamp promos are going for like 200. Crazy, man. There's definitely a lot of FOMO and a lot of hype going on right now. But this set might just remain high. And I don't know if it goes a lot higher, but it might remain high for a while. And one day it might fall. I don't know. I think it'll take a while for the dust to settle. And a lot of it's going to be decided by how much Pokemon prints. Oh. Okay, very nice. Here's... Oh. Very nice. Okay, there's those guys. All right. PC Pokemon Center. Here's holographic Booby Girl. And, oh, pink-haired girl. Her hair's so pink. Here's Blooch. There's a confirmed restock for June. Oh my God, for June. Did you hear that, guys? For June. Jesus. It's going to be a bloodbath for sure. And then by the time June rolls around, all the reprints just going to get gobbled up. It's going to be a bloodbath. For June, you would think like a reprint in like March. Not June. But you know, Battle Partners is going to come out. That might take off some of the pressure. People might be busy buying that set. They need more printing companies. They are. All right. Nothing you can do about it, man. Pokemon's popular. That's what's really going on. Pokemon is that popular. Yes. All right, Mr. Jeff, thank you so much. No crazy snipes that time. Where's my Jeffy bag? Oops. Oh, here it is. Aha. Battle Partners, the SV Astral Radiance. SV Astral Radiance. I saw some pictures. I wasn't super impressed, but for whatever reason, it's extremely expensive. Slab away the Burning Shadows Gardevoir. I used to have 3 of these. You're buying my last one now. Question is, where did I last put that card? Did I have that card in the expensive slot box? I don't remember putting it there. Ugh. Look, there's that 9OC Ditto. I don't want to sell that one anymore. I just hold on to it for fun. 1999 is never going to reprint. The amount that's out there makes me believe they reprinted. Where did I put... I don't know where I put that card. Oh, it'd be so easy if it just popped up. Hold on. So, let me test the expensive boxes real fast. I doubt I put it in here, but... Okay. It's on the table. You think it is? Let me double check the table, okay? I know it was on the table at one point, but you know, slabs get rotated off the table. Behind coughing. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that. Behind coughing. Ah, thank you so much. You saved me a lot of trouble. Thank you so much. Good. All right. I was just about to go crazy looking for it. Okay, slab away. Okay, let's jump over here. Mr. Grant. This is going to say January 25. Grant Kwan. Oops. Kwan. PSA 10 Gardevoir. Price tag of $695. And this goes down to 675. Boom. Look at this card, guys. Some of you guys have been around for a while, so you know I've been waiting to sell the Gardevoir for a while. Like I think, for example, I think Tammy was aware that I've had this Gardevoir for a long time. And all I had to do was wait. That's all I had to do, because at the end of the day, it was a rare slab. All right. That's my last one. So I had 3 of them. They're all gone. Is that another 10 carp I saw? Japanese carp. These have been going up in price. Did you know that? Oh, there it is. This one's one of those new slabs. Heavy slab. Yeah, so interesting. Are they actually reprinted $19.99? Out of 100 cards, how many grade 10 on average? Well, out of 100 cards where the person looked at them before sending them in, or out of 100 cards randomly out of booster packs? It can be 0. It can be as bad as 0. Just depends on which booster box you pull the packs out of. All right, cool. Happy Saturday, guys. If you're new and you want to place your first order, you should get to know us, especially if you've been watching for a while. Place your first order tonight. Joseph Sinyard, shipping for Joseph Sinyard. All right, Joseph. Mr. Joseph. What do we got for our friend Joseph? Did the prismatic ETB break fill up yet? No, it has not. I'm sure it will. Because when I set this up, that was a bad price for the ETBs, and now it's a good price for the ETBs. $40 break with 13 spots. Joseph Sinyard. Aha! There he is. Thank you, Joseph. Let's see. Nope, that's just going to be Josh Perrian there. So this is it. Good. Good. I had lasagna from Walmart tonight. What a disgusting meal that was. Ugh. Why did I eat that? I felt so sick afterwards. All right, let's see. I just felt like trying something different tonight. I got one of those pre-made lasagnas from the chicken area where they do the baked chickens. You got to heat it up in the stove or the microwave or whatever. Oh. Gosh, I'm always late. Adds up. I'm so careful when I open. I always find Nick's little whiting in printer lines. Yep, it's hard. All right, Joseph, I'm grabbing your email and address. Here we are. There we go. We're going to reduce the weight on this. This is actually a pretty light one. Yo, Marco. Yo, John. Yo, Fam. Hi, Brandon. Italian deli is the way. All right, there we go. Let's hit print. Ta-da. How nice. Appreciate you guys coming here on this Saturday night. There is not a giveaway on Saturdays or Sundays, but if we reach 90 likes, I'll do a instant giveaway for a couple booster packs anyways. So you guys can just force feed me to give you a giveaway if we hit 90 likes any night. There you go, Joseph. Thank you so much. All right, but that's for you guys to figure out. Here's Smith Resale. Okay, you wanted 3 of these guys. You got it. Ha. Shrouded Fable. It's Boostman Voom Zoom. Shrouded Fable. Yes. Okay. Mr. Graham. Snipping this. Okay. Tossing that over there. Ooh. What do we got? Beware. Oh! But he's off center. No chance for 10 on that Dusclops. That's too bad. All right, Zora Rourke. I was about to get excited and make you an offer. Here's another Dusclops. Can I steal this one? That one's from the bulk. Here we go. Let's see. Here is Dusk Noir. Look at this. All right, and then here's Pulled the earthen vessel out of a 3-pack blister of Shrouded Fable. Wanted to sell it, but now thinking I'd go for the master set. Earthen vessel? I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. Here's Drowsy, Zorark. Darn, I wish the reverse holo looked like it could grade 10. I'd make you an offer on that. All right. Ta-da! You got Dusknoir. I really don't like this Pokemon. I think that he just looks kind of stupid, right? Like with the tummy face and all that. And then this guy looks super awesome and cool. They ruined his evolution tree by giving him a 3rd evolution. Like, look how cool he looks. That's such a neat Pokemon. Yeah, they should have never created Dusknoir, but it's too late now. Dusknoir looks like he's got a paint can for a head. All right. Dusknoir and Dusclops reverse holo for you, Mr. Graham Smith. All right. You can have the reverse holo. Are you sure? So if you look, you can see he's actually thin on the left and fat on the right. I guess I'll just add him to all the other bulk if you're going to do that. Thanks, man. That's really nice of you. Yeah, he's not really worth grading. I can agree with that. All right. I'm kind of snatching this bulk card, too. Look at that. We're getting our Dusclop numbers up. We're trying to reach 100 Dusclops. Here this card is coming out of the other set. So they reprinted it to put it into Tera Festival, too. Does that mean it'll also... I guess it'll also show up in Prismatic. Crazy. All right. Woo. A lot of these cards. Yeah, I guess these Master Ball reverse holos kind of make the Shrouded Fable less important. But it is nice that it's a different artwork, I guess. Different reverse holo pattern. But yeah, Shrouded Fable, man. That set's not going to rise very fast, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and rotate these slabs. I know you guys like to watch the slabs. We got this Weedle 10 for $100. Nice. He's ready to go in the live customs. Here's Pink Energy. Pink Elephants on Demand. Here's on Parade. Pink Elephants on Parade. Tyranitar at $32. He's ready to go in the holo shuffle. Here's Chansey. And here is Luigi. Luigi. I think he's looking for the CEOs of the insurance companies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tyranitar's going in. He's getting bumped up by $3. I think he's a fantastic pull. Drasna. Also, what's a staycation? Is it like a vacation? You stay in your home. You don't go anywhere. You just take time off. That's what my wife has done for 6 years now. I have not taken her on a real vacation in 6 years because I'm busy hosting this stream. We need to go on a real vacation. All right. Very good. Okay. Daniel Garcia, Japanese PRB1. Uh-oh. I think we are out of that. I think I mentioned last night I have no more sealed boxes of that. Japanese PRB1. We have the English version, but it costs more. Let me take a quick look. All right, PRB1 is listed as $9, which means you must have ordered 11 of them. Let's see if we have that. We might actually have that. So, I believe what was going on... Yes, we have 2 open boxes that I didn't realize we had 2 open boxes. And then we have no sealed boxes. I better ask for a restock on PRB1. So I can actually service this. I can service this order. At $9 each, these are 11 packs. That's 9. Tyranitar is undervalued. 10, 11. Yeah, he's a good one. That's a nice looking card. So we bumped it up, not down. All right. Most of the time they get bumped down, though. There are 11 packs. Good luck. I think that means we just have a couple packs of PRB1 left, and then it's all over. Terrestrial Festival, still 15. It 100% is still 15. And it might go higher than that. It just depends. I'm not seeing prices fall at all. It makes perfect sense that they're not falling. It's because they haven't reprinted it. They won't reprint it for several months, probably. So it's at 15 right now. And I just got 4 cases in. I'm going to get 2 more cases. To be honest, a lot of that might just go into my closet and never come back out. Might just get locked up. This is like the time period now for me to be doing that. We're past the first time period. So are these Don cards valuable at all? They're non-holographic. I feel like they're not. I feel like they're not valuable. Here's some holos. And some holos. And a full art. Ooh. Here's some holos. And here's a full art. Oh. Very nice. And some holos. Only the gold foil Dons are. Ah, I see. Yeah, there must be like a trizillion of them. Ooh. Is this still Kirby music? He sometimes doesn't see messages because he's very busy with orders. Yep, is true. What do you need? That dust Nora is worth $22. Yes, Master, you can have all the dust glops reverse holos you want. I'm very happy. Awesome. All right. I'm just collecting them almost because it's like, well, they do have some kind of value, but the bulk definitely doesn't have much of a value. You know what I'm saying? Like the bulk cards. But the reverse holo could have a little bit of value. If it could grade 10, it would have a very good chunk of value. Maybe it would be worth like 35 bucks as a 10 or 40. All right. There we go. So we got you 3 etched cards out of 11 packs, and then we got you a whole bunch of holos. Ooh. Okay, Daniel Garcia. Daniel with the D. Let's go find your bag. I sent a Zelle order for an EK box. I sent 50 to be combined with 25 for store credit from the last stream. Oh, I see. No problem. Okay. Daniel Garcia. Had we moved you over here by now? Daniel Wiseman is over here. Wow, you got a lot of stuff. You already got a box. Look at that. We just upgraded you straight to having a box. It's these holos, you know. These holos are crazy. There's so many of them. Holos do it. This is why bulk is such a tricky subject on the table, because it's so hard to have a lot of holos in a bag, and for that bag to not just take the whole box up from everyone. That's why we got these boxes, though. Daniel Garcia 3. Betting is still flying under the radar. Sure. There's all kinds of Pokemon cards flying under the radar. Fringe Pokemon cards that you can collect. All right. We have Marco Arboleta, 10... Oh, wait. Before we move on, we are ready for Mr. Brandon. He actually sent very early in the stream. Mr. loves bulk. Here it is. Okay, you ready? This is some Zelda music, huh? So basically, you collect shoes. All right, Mr. Brandon. Here's that cash. That's going away. And now let's see what happens. You know, Sarah was here and we didn't open up the 151. Are you still here, Sarah? Why didn't we open that? We should have opened that when she was here. I'm being goofy. Mr. likes Pitbull. Oh, yeah, I'm a big Pitbull fan. Ta-da! I'm still alive for now. Don't go anywhere. You're right after this, okay? Still alive? You mean like awake? She's dozing. I heard her snoring. Here we are. All right, let's snip this. Scooby Buns, Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo. Scooby Buns. Ba-booty booty booty booty. Staying alive. All right, here goes. We got a holo. Dale, Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, I was referring to Mr. Worldwide. Doesn't that guy have like a bunch of kids? The Pitbull guy? He going around with like 20 baby mamas. Here's a holo bubblegum outfit girl. Bikini girl. All right. We live another day to grind at work to fund our trading card collection. Hell yeah, dude. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. And then the best part is sometimes your trading card collection ends up being an investment too. I'm investing, honey. It's an investment. Here's this. And here's this. And here's this girl here. Ooh. All right. Here's a holo. All right. Here's a holo. I don't think these characters are hot. You gotta be kidding me, dude. This guy gets so lucky. Wow, you get so lucky. I don't know what this is, Brandon, but you just keep getting lucky over and over again. He just keeps getting lucky over and over again, dude. Whoa, he pulled another signature? Bro. He's just pulling Siggy after Siggy. Tossing this away. All right. What is going on? So who is this? I got no clue. Some girl in a striped booby shirt. Let's grab one of these. Bro. That's my chase card. That's so funny because that's my chase card. Nah, I'm just playing with you. All right. She's got arms. She's got legs. She's got a flat stomach. There you go. It's all the things. How much is it? $100. All right, here we go. Gotta keep remember we've got that little label in there. So we'll grab this. Maybe fold this label up one more time. So I'm gonna fold this label up one more time, and then it'll truly be hidden in the bag. Then we can just show your bag off more easily. There we go, like that. There we go. So label's not visible. All right, good. So you got Brandon Wong. Now I don't think your bag will fit in here anymore. What do we do? There's plenty of room. Let's move this down here for the moment. Yep, you're gonna go right here. All right. Whew. Noise last sold for around $100. She was around one honey. Not bad, man. Okay. Ta-da! All right, Miss Sarah is next. Sarah Dusenberry. Does it ever annoy you guys when I spin those boxes? Do you ever go, oh my God, stop spinning the boxes? Go. I'm just preparing to serve it. Okay, Parasect and Dragapult. Nice. Let's get this. Sleep. All right. No spinning them boxes. This was a gift from Yolan to Jampins to you guys. Yay! Let's see exactly what he gifted. Are you ready? Ow. All right. We got 151. Pull a God Pack. Doopy-doo, Scooby-Doo, boo-boo. All right, there it is. Tossing that over there. All right, one whole box. Sarah could pull Charizard out of here, the super expensive one. Good. Oh, or this Psychic Energy. Ta-da! All right, not bad. Hey, maybe a double hit in here. You could pull Master Ball Gengar. Let's see if that shows up. Oh, regular Gengar showed up. I need to hear green greens. Somehow won't let me message the automatic AT if I want to tag message. Here's this. Here's this. Blasty Boy. Here's War Turtle. It's War Turtle. So nice. Here's this. And here's this. And here's this. It's Alakazam. Duh. All right. Yeah, I need to hear green greens. I need to eat vegetable greens. We've got Wheezing Master Ball Trainer. Woo! The ultimate giveaway box. You know, that is a pretty dang cold box. And so it's kind of a nice thing, because Sarah's not going to feel sad that her free box didn't have Charizard in it, because she got it for free. So Yolan really did everyone a favor. Thanks, Yolan. This would have been somebody's $60 ouchie box. Master Ball, Beach Ball. Yeah. Don't underestimate it. Hey, here's a nice Pikachu AR, though. Pikachu and Bulbasaur. And holographic Gengar popped out. I think it's an okay box. All right, there we go. Now, I want to save these books. Can I put these over here? There we go. Nice. We're always using those book cards. Can I save more of them? We're using these for the breaks. That's why I write everyone's names down on. All right, good. So, Sarah. All for you, Miss Sarah. Sarah Dusenberry. There we go. I should come up with my own alphabet, and when I draw Pokemon cards, use my own alphabet to write their names. There are. Okay. Very good. 38 years old. Here I come from 2025 in October. You pinged a scored? Didn't I? I swear I did. Hold on. I didn't ping Discord and nobody told me. Oh, that's a fail, man. We're alive for Saturday night. Man, I'm just going to open the pinging channel up to anyone in a second here. There we go. That's no good. No Discord ping. Oh, that's a miss. So what we got? We got an expired Sam Antonio Ranga. Saul Jimenez. That's it. I'm going to have to acquire Greenland. All right, will this fit in here? I did when I got here late. Oh, no, dude. I'm sorry, guys. Salamanders, we'll put them over here. Throw that away. All done with that. Marco Arboleto is next. 10 packs need that Reggie Drago from Paradigm Trigger. All right, so Paradigm Trigger, is that right? I believe I have that right over here. You know, Paradigm Trigger doesn't get ordered that often. This is Paradigm Trigger. Oh, wait. No, this isn't Paradigm Trigger. This is a Paradigm Trigger box, but it doesn't actually have Paradigm Trigger in it. It's got other packs. So give me a second. Paradigm Trigger. Let's see. We were just using that as a container. I think I need a fresh box for you, so give me a second. Yeah, nobody's ordered it in a little while, so I think I need a fresh box from over here. What's that? That Starburst? All right, I couldn't find any. I believe we're sold out. I believe we sold out of Paradigm Trigger and didn't restock it because it was a bad seller. That means I'm going to have to give you $30 and I'm going to have to remove this from the menu. He said it was in the extended menu though. Hold on. Oh, the Japanese version. Okay. We do have the Japanese version. Very confusing. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Might be time to reinvestigate that because I imagine that's getting more expensive. Yeah, the last time I probably priced that was when we created the secret menu. All right. Some of these items have been sitting on that menu forever. There it is. Wow. So, poor Mr.'s overworked. I am, dude. I worked something like 14 hours yesterday, and I woke up feeling like stressed, man. Here we are. Took me a while to like get back into a good mood. Here we are. It wouldn't be so bad, but I do it like every day. That's the problem. Good luck, Marco. All right, let's see. I don't know. These are really not that badly priced. That doesn't seem right. The price on these seem too good. Oh, okay, hold on. No, it should be at about $3.75. Our price is currently $3. We're going to update it to be 3.5 like Battle Region is. All right, so Paradigm Trigger is updated. All right, very nice. Marco Arboleto. I somehow sense Scun Tank. Yeah, this set really, you just had to pull the Lugia, didn't you? So Lugia. Reggie Drago was cool looking, but, you know, it's not like he ever went for a ton of money. I don't think people were in love with Reggie Drago, right? So you had to pull the Lugia out of this set. LeBron still with the Lakers. Think he might play another few years? Brandon. Okay, let's see. You did pull this guy, so there's a full art. My music pausing here. Let's get that music playing. Okay, and Reggie Lecky. Was Reggie Lecky in here, like an alt art for Reggie Lecky? All right, let's see. Cold. Nucleus. And beneath the man we find his nucleus. Okay, Reggie Drago. Cold. Look, this is a Shinji Kanja drawing as well. Wow. So he did a lot of artworks for a while. That's so cool. Before his Magikarp would become like his coup d'etat, his, is that the right word? His joie de vivre. His best card. Marco Arboleda. What's coup d'etat mean? Somebody tell me. Marco Arboleto. Marco with an M. He's over here. Well, you picked up 2 Gaifus. Nice Reggie card, but need the art rare OBE. Finale. The one with the tree. All right. Carlton Wicks, 10 Lost Abyss, 2 Japanese 151, 2 Electric Breaker. I think it's time to take a new look into Lost Abyss as well. That's another one. So the problem, we have 2 types of Lost Abyss. One that is like from a bunch of boxes from a while where we dump them out into a case, and another that are coming out of a fresh case. So, but I need to know what Lost Abyss is doing. All right, Lost Abyss Japanese. Whoa. Is that right? Holy. All right. So I feel like Lost Abyss is going to be moved to the regular menu, and we're just going to sell the boxes from the sealed case from now on, probably. That's what we'll do. I don't know what to do with the rest. Maybe I just open those myself. So we'll grab this, and we'll start moving it over here. Actually, it wouldn't be on the main menu. It'd be on the extended menu under old card set. So let's place it up here with, maybe here. Japanese Sword and Shield, Lost Abyss. Lost Abyss will move to $5.50 now. Okay, and then it will be removed from the main menu. A lot of price changes going on right now, guys. Battle Regions coming off of that menu as well. All right, we're going to hit save on that. Cool. Now we're going to get you your 10 packs. Searched and non-searched. It's not searched and non-searched. We had a problem in the past where I had some fake boxes, and the problem was I wasn't sure where they came from, Because when we moved, one of the things I did was I pulled all my boxes out of their cases like an idiot, and I stacked them up on a shelf. You know, like you see YouTubers do that. It looks real nice. And I did that, except some of the boxes occasionally come out, and they're fake boxes. And so I don't know, you know, like which ones were fake and which ones weren't. So I said, we'll just take them all, dump them in a box, and we'll just pull from it and see what happens. And we'll make them cheap, right? And so now we're ending that. What I'm going to do with those rest of those packs, I'm going to put them into some kind of don't sell these box or something like that. That's probably what I'll end up doing. And then these will come out of fresh boxes. And these will be the full price, though. All right, like this. See, like this. So this is a nice fresh box. And let me grab these for you. Hi, guys. Good night. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. 10 Lost Abyss. All right. The Batman Neuvernal. Nah, people were saying that for a long time, but he never really did just go up in price. The problem is, Neuvern isn't from Gen 1 or Gen 2, and so he just won't have that premium on him. You know, like people are saying, oh, Scarlet Violet's doing so well. When you really analyze Scarlet Violet, what's doing best in Scarlet Violet is all the Gen 1, Gen 2 Pokemon, with maybe Greninja being an exception. Maybe Melodic's Gen 3. Okay, ready? Here goes. All right. Code. Shift tree. Follow me, please. Oh, I'm going to follow you. Disney Topps Chrome still popular, sort of. Disney Top. Is this also Shinji? This is also Shinji. Wow, so he drew a lot of different cards. So cool. Cold. We've got Rotom. A cold one. And Giratina. Very nice. Hope you have a good stream, says Marco. Thank you so much, Mr. Marco. Are you heading to bed? You have a nice sleep, man. All right. All right. I'm spent out. I need to pay attention to this show I'm watching. Very nice. Carlton Wicks. Mr. Carlton. Ooh. Very nice. Carlton Wicks. Carlton. Let's see. Carlos. Crisabruzzo. Carlos. You didn't need a new bag, did you? Oh, he had more to the order. He wanted 2 Japanese 151 and 2 electric breakers. You got it. Japanese electric breakers, I assume? I'm assuming Japanese electric breakers, right? Like this right here. The wife, are you watching that TCC guy again? All right. Why are there no waifus in these piles right now? There should be waifus. Oops. Okay, there we go. 2 of these Japanese cards. Can't believe we don't have waifus. And the last 2 are 151s. Is it time for a new box of that as well? It is! Yay! What do I do with this? So if you give me a moment, I'll go grab another box of 151. Such a great set. How's 151 doing as well? I don't know what to think of 151. But that is a set where I recently bought 12 cases of it. And I'm just... My goal with the 12 cases is to let them go up in price. Are you giving that TCC guy money again? No. I'm not doing that. I promise. All right, here we go. What we got? So yes, this is definitely much more expensive than it used to be. It's all more expensive, guys. You know, Pokemon has done this before, where it's like an overnight jump in price and everything. People feel the price is tightening and they go, yikes! I better grab that before it's all gone. Divided by 12, divided by what, 20? All right, what's our price? So we're just testing each one of these. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, it says I should want to sell my 151 boosters for $8 per pack. Okay, 8. And the price should move up to $160 per box. All right, so there we go. There's been a change to 151 boosters. Been a change to Lost Abyss. There's been a change to virtually every set we're touching is jumped in price. Pokemon's done this before. It did this around the time that XY Evolution boxes were like $150 a box, and then in one night they jump up to like 400, and then another night they were 600. And when that happened, there was this crazy time period where virtually all Pokemon product followed suit. Everything all of a sudden became more expensive because people were like, wait a second, if that happened to XY Evolutions, anything could do that. So we are experiencing that again right now. All right, there we go. Very good. Okay, let's get you those two snipes. Pikachu comes out of here and Charizard comes out of here. Cross your fingers. You ready? We just got Electric Breaker Korean in. It's $40 a box. That's the new thing. $40 a box. Korean Electric Breaker. Okay, you did pull a Charizard. Look at that. Yeah, this set's very good. I don't intend to keep opening my cases. I want to store some of the cases away. All right, we've got a cold one, a Durant, and a cold one. All right, very nice. Mister, you mentioned that Nevada doesn't have certain taxes, but don't they have tax levies? What's a tax levy? Tell me what the tax levy is. I don't know what you mean by that. Here we are. Ooh. Such as sales tax and property tax. Oh, yeah. Well, every state has sales tax. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Not every state has sales tax. So it works kind of like this. In Missouri, if I sell cards to California, there's no sales tax. If I sell cards to another Missourian, there is a sales tax. And so I got to pay sales tax that way within Missouri. A lot of states do it that way. Some states have no sales tax at all. And then when it comes to property taxes, virtually all states have property taxes. Not a single state has no property taxes. But the property taxes actually are different for each state. So some states charge you more for owning a home than others. All right, so Carlton Wicks, Mr. Carlton. Some states actually look like they're very cheap, like the state taxes are very low. But that's a trick. They're not low. They're actually really expensive. All right, hold on. Some states it's really expensive. The reason why is because the base cost of a home is so high, you know. So like, for example, Hawaii has some of the lowest property taxes, but that's because you're going to pay a lot anyways. There we go. You're going to pay a lot for your home because the homes are so expensive in Hawaii. Durant, that's the hit. Carlton Wicks, new bag. Thanks, man. Appreciate the order. I can't believe no one's bought this famous Diglett card back here. It's so good. Carlton Wicks. Okay. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Yeah, you don't get to escape all taxes, but income tax is something you can dodge. So if I make, you know, a bazillion dollars and I owe 5% taxes on that in Missouri, I can just move to Nevada and owe nothing on that. That's a big deal if I ever want to liquidate my whole collection. So if I ever want to sell my entire collection and inventory and leave and just give up and be like, all right, guys, it's been a great run. Bye, everyone. So if I ever want to do that, I'm going to have to pay 5% on the entire sale of my inventory. I don't want to do that. I'm going to go to Nevada, be over there. Mr. Matthew says, I'll take the Zera Aura slab. Zera Aura slab. Now, what is he talking about? Zera Aura. Oh, he's on this side. There it is. All right. Matthew Bigos. Okay. How much for your hand-drawn Psyduck? Those are $25 a piece. I was thinking I would buy this one. I think these two, well, this one's cute too. This one's a little fatter. Maybe he looks a little more bald. So they have this sort of awkward hand-drawn look. And I've thought about taking them and sort of like drawing out the rest of the card and then encapsulating them. I don't know about this one. I mean, this one's okay, I guess. They all look a little bit different from each other. So those were $25 a piece if you wanted one. Oops. So you got left, middle, and right. I identify with the fatter one. Here we go. Okay. Actually, it might be you and a lot of people identify with the fatter one. So Danny, say no more. Sort bag, please. I will ship my slabs and cards soon. I just want to know if I still have some cards worth grading before shipping my cards. I think I have one box and 2 floating bags. Danny, say no more. Wants a big bag sort. All right, Danny, we'll try to get this done in a reasonable time. All right. You ready? Here goes. A bag sort. That's good. That's good. We don't grade the cards in a bag sort. We just show the cards off. Okay. That's a signature. All right. These are all gradable if you want them to be. Okay, you got some really cool looking stuff here. Some boobs, lots of boobs. Okay, lots of Nikkei cards. Okay, you can tell me to take the sexy Nikkei cards out. Okay, and these will contain bulk. If they had anything good in them, I would have sleeved it up individually. All right, that's baggie number 1. It's $5 per bag for a bag sort if anyone else wants to pay for a bag sort. Bag sorts are really good to have on a slow night. If it's a slow night, you know, I got all the time in the world to sort through your stuff. A busy night, not as much, but I'll still do it. I'll move these over here. So you got some Simpsons cards here. You got some empty packs here. The Sonic in them. All right. So none of these are really standing out like crazy to me. Here's some Pokemon Karuta. We're going to be getting back some Pokemon Karuta from CGC eventually. I sent them a submission of the Karuta cards a little while back. All right. This appears to be Metazoo. Fat, I mean fluffy. Okay. Bahamut. You could grade that if you wanted. That's kind of cool. Oh, these are good. Okay, I put them all in a group for you. So those are good. You put Black Panther, I guess. That's a stamp. That's good. Oh, that's good. I don't know much about this. These are good. All right, all right. So we are getting closer to scooping up all your hits. Get all these packs together into one bag like that. Okay, and now we've got this as well. These Pikachus probably won't grade 10, but you could try it. The reason I say that is because those were really hard to grade 10 is what I remember about them, because I was grading some. All right. Oh, that's cool, the Balrog. Ah, you got some Hello Kitties. These are all really nice. But none of these, unless you have an SP, none of these are like standing out as super rare. But you can grade anything that looks nice. You don't have to grade something based on its rarity. I'm fat and proud. There. All right, let's grab this. Okay. We'll grab this bag here. Well, you can't be. Okay. We won't allow it. We'll put this in with the rest of your stuff in that box. Now, you said you had some floating bags as well. Danny, say no more. Let's go find them. Not in there. Ugh. How much for your hand-drawn side? I already read that one. Danny, say no more. That's a floating bag number 1. Definitely have plenty to ship. You know, have you ever thought of also, instead of spending money shipping it, have you thought about selling it back to me? Like, let's say you pulled all your hits back and you know there's nothing but B tier cards left. Have you ever thought about just offering me some low price on those to get rid of them instead of spending the money on shipping them? So here is some of this weird, really weird Weiss Mickey Mouse Disney stuff. Sphinx of Forgotten Lore, that's a mythic rare. Rise of Dark Realms, so there's some mythic rares. Okay, you got some Marvel Universe, that's kind of cool, the Wither, I like that. Okay, some Minecraft, oh, you got the Nether Dragon too. So there's the glow-in-the-dark Nether Dragon. And here's the wither. I think those are pretty neat. Okay. You open all kinds of stuff, huh? All right, some Marvel. Oh, you got a little Gengar here. You might consider the Gengar. Have you paid for a pre-grade before? So a pre-grade is different from a bag sort. In a pre-grade, I take your cards and I tell you if you should actually grade them. I look at them and I go, this will get a 9, this will get a 10. So I do that for you. But that costs money as well. That's not free. That's because it's really time consuming. Look at that. That is cool, man. So great Star Wars cards. Really surprised that people didn't open up a lot more of the Star Wars cards. They're pretty neat. All right, let's go ahead and combine this over here. Get this all into one bag like this. All right, so that's a big fat bag. And throw this away. This is your hits bag now. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. That's what a bag sort will do. All right. This is your good stuff, okay? You can clip this and play it back on slow-mo if you wish. I got to move to the next order, though. This took a long time. A little signature card in there. All right. Good stuff. Is TCC grading still a thing? It is. It just takes a really long time, and it costs like $35 a card now. It's not cheap at all. There you go. We do it that way on purpose. We don't want a lot of grading. Danny Saint Amour. All right. Hits. Ta-da! I lost 10 pounds recently. Nice. Very good. All right. All taken care of. Danny Saint Amour. Thank you. Next up, we have Jack Padron. Finished the prismatic ETB break. Just turned 21 and feeling lucky. Oh, no. How much did you send? Oh, that's not good, man. If you miss, and you're more likely to miss than hit, by the way, Jack. If you miss this, you're going to just be missing $160. I don't know. All right. So take a look. If there's 13 spots and you have 4 of them, your odds are 1 in 3. That's worse. That's actually worse than a coin toss. Here it goes. Did you see who sat next to Trump at the Carter service? Yeah. So Obama and Trump sat next to each other and they talked in a way that made it look like, oh, they were old pals or something. And it was really weird. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There it is. Did you see Melania Trump? She looks so angry all the time. Whew. She's a spicy noodle, man. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How ironic that, you know, it's Jimmy Carter's funeral, and at the same time, Trump's trying to undo something Jimmy Carter did where he sold the Panama Canal. Here we are. That's the art of the deal. Yeah. Apparently, we're getting Greenland, guys. Greenland just announced they want to talk with Trump. And it's interesting. Greenland is basically a territory of Denmark. Why should they be a territory of Denmark and not a territory of the U.S.? It's a legitimate question. Because everyone makes it sound like it just belongs to Denmark. And Greenland's like, Greenland belongs to Greenland. You can't own us. You're not even close to us. You're halfway across the world. You are. All right. Greenland's like part of North America. And it's owned by this one small European country. And Denmark's like, we don't want to give it up. Greenland's going to make us rich. America's going to give us a lot of money for it. So they're probably not cool with what's going on. We're going to have some very unhappy friends in Denmark if the United States acquires Greenland, which it should. All right. We want Greenland for the national security. Yeah, so I thought that was just... I thought Trump was basically lying about that, but I learned more about it. It's not a lie. Russia and China are right now building stuff on the Arctic Sea. They're building new shipping routes, and they've moved military cooperation up there where they practice. All right, give me a number, guys. Give me a number. PDX says 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trump sat next to Obama and said the world's going to... All right, so here we go. 6 of these, and there's the list. Oh, we just opened it now. Okay, so Peter Waddington, Jose Arredondo, Anthony Kalura, Anthony Kalura, Anthony Kalura, Nathan Gordon, Nathan Gordon, Grant J. Kwan, James Gower. Oh my God, it goes to James Gower just before it could hit Mr. Jack Pedron. Wow, dude, that is some tough luck. So close. We've got Jack Pedron, Jack Pedron, Jack Pedron, and Jack Pedron. There it is. It all came out correctly. I am so sorry, Jack. That is so rough, guys. All right, let me grab your bag. Dang it, man. Yeah. It's all part of the fun, okay? It's all part of the fun. Okay, let's see. Let's grab your bag. Jack, you got a bag, right? Would you be in here? That's rough, man. I was rooting for you. You know, you're not the only one who missed, too, though. Like Mr. Anthony Kalura, he had 3 spots. He also missed. So that's just all part of the game. If you're opening up these if you're opening up these custom booster packs, you're taking a very serious risk. We are, but especially if you buy multiple spots, that's a super risk. Shush. I need to get some sealed prismatic. So there you go, Jack Pedron. I put yours right into your bag. Whew. Wait, James Gower got it with 1 spot. Holy, that's going to happen. You know, somebody's going to take it, and it could be somebody who just has 1 spot. They got their 1 chance. We are. But yeah, your odds go up if you have multiple chances. But again, so like Anthony Kalura, he has 3 spots. That means his odds are like less than 1 in 4. Less than 1 in 4. So think about a coin toss. A coin toss is 1 in 2. 1 in 4, that's really tough. So you have to think about your risk. Your odds. You have to think about that when you open these. James Gower odds were 1 in 13, very low. There we go. All right. $40 into $450, not bad. Not bad. All right. I'm taking this. Ugh, I was rooting for you, Jack. Happy 21st birthday, man. I'll let James know. All right. All right. Let's see. I'm thinking about giving Jack a little bonus card. He's pretty new, right? Jack's pretty new. You got a little bonus card for Jack? We'll make Jack a one-time birthday gift of a PSA 10 Snorlax. There you go, Jack. All right, it's not so bad, Jack. This is a quality card. $55 value. We'll call it a loss back. That'll be the term from now on. You're not guaranteed these at all. They're strictly at my discretion. All right. Do you guys want another round like that for a chance for ETBs? Do you guys like it when we do that? You know how it was like a big one with the $40 buy-in? It could be a small one with like a $10 buy-in. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's say we want to sell the ETB for 170 or something like that. What could be 17 spots, $10 each, or maybe like 10 spots, $17 each or something like that, right? So these packs have gotten that crazy. Mm-hmm. 170? No, it's not going to be 170. I'm actually looking into it. It'll be considered. It might be higher than that. Hold on, let me look. Let me check the market one more time. I know what I bought my most expensive case for, so. Can you make the Australian dollar go up? Why don't you guys just join America? And then we'll all be using the same currency. Boom. That's what Trump wants, apparently. He wants Canada to join America. They only get that opportunity because they're literally on the same continent as us. I don't see why they don't consider it. It seems like it's more efficient. Oh, and they're so similar to us. All right, so... No blanking way. Oh, Canada. Look, I already know the song so well. All right. Give me a second. Okay. So according to this, I'd like to sell an ETB at about $200. That's what I'd like to be able to do. So if we do $200, let's have the buy-in be 20 bucks. There you go. Buy-in at 20 bucks, 10 spots. Go this way. Canada should be more difficult as they are under the Queen. The Queen? I think you mean the King. Hello. Don't you be dissing my king, man. I'm part of the Commonwealth because I'm from Australia, mate. I don't think the Australians like being part of the Commonwealth. Don't you dare sell them back. Who wants to sell them back? You can sell them back. You talking about the ETBs? We can discuss a price where you sell them back. I'll fight a king. All right, should we do for like one ETB? I say we do one ETB. One ETB. It's going to be $20. Your odds are 1 in 10. There you go. Prismatic ETB break. And so, what else do we need to do? Create a link for the breaks channel. It's not even that green. Yeah, I've seen that. It was James Gower, wasn't it? Wasn't it James Gower? Okay, James Gower, 3 ETBs. You should have seen the price that Team Rocket Grunt got them at. Good. Matthew Trumper says, electric breaker Korean 1 box. Yeah, all right. I like opening these because we just got them. This is $40, everybody. $40, 1 whole box, 30 packs. $40 Disney break, Pokemon Sword and Shield celebrations. Sword and Shield celebrations. Tip $1. I have a bag. Thanks. If you wouldn't mind, just call me Matt. All right, I'll remember that. All right, sounds good, man. Mr. Matt. You are? Oops. Zip. I swear, if my place cancels my pre-orders, I bought a Greninja 10, the alt-art, and the person who was selling it was in Japan, and they canceled it on me. And they literally told me it was because the price changed too much. They told me the price changed on this too much. I undersold. Scummy, dude. There we go. Scummy move. There it is. Oops. How's Hong Kong doing now after 100 years? Lease ended. There we are. Ooh. Oops. United States is getting Greenland, and then we're going to go take the Panama Canal. And then we're going to tell China they have to pay a ton of money to ship stuff to us. And we're going to say the same thing to Brazil. We're going to tell Brazil, hey, you know how you're joining BRICS or something like that? No, you're not. Because you won't be allowed to use the Panama Canal to ship goods anymore. All right, or to collect money. Snipping this, whatever it is. I don't know how they're connected to it, but I was listening to an economist talk about that. It was so fascinating. BRICS relies on the Panama Canal. Did you guys know that? BRICS Brazil. One of the major countries. So interesting. It makes a lot of sense to take it back. Imagine your country spends incredible amounts of money and a bunch of people die building this special canal, and then you give it away just for your opponent to use it. And they're talking about, hey, let's replace this country's currency with our currency. And they're using the canal that you built. That's crazy. Like, here, buy our garbage and let us use your canal. And oh yeah, while we profit off of you, we're going to create our own currency and devalue yours. We're going to make yours irrelevant. Dang, dude. We are. Ooh. It's all about the dollar. Maybe they also did the same thing too about the price. Who knows? We are. But I feel like if we had gotten Kamala Harris as a president, none of this would be going on. Who knows what she would do, but I'm pretty sure she would just focus on something like, I don't know, socialism, and reducing our energy independence in order to focus on the environment. That would probably be two big parts for her. Probably something like that. Here's Toga Kiss. Here's, yeah, look at this guy. All right. Ceruluge. So just go around the canal if it's going to cost the same. It won't. It's extremely expensive to go around. We are. Okay. Here's a Holo. They love doing that. It happened with the 151 case. Oh, that's sad. America built it too. Yeah, exactly. It's really crazy that Jimmy Carter just gave it away. That is truly very crazy. Because then they use it to tax our own ships. We built it. It's like a road we built. And then we gave it to somebody else. And now they're just getting wealthy on a road that we built. How crazy is that? It makes no sense. So Trump's looking for any loophole to get it back probably. In the end, he's probably just going to go take it. We are. And how can the rest of the world be angry about it? They'd be like, that's so immoral, USA. It'd be like, what are you talking about? We built it. Here it is. Ooh, melodic. Here's Pikachu. But I don't know. It's going to be, it's definitely going to be a lot of conflict over that. Oh, Palo Sand. Here's Palo Sand. And, oh, melodic. That's so nice. Lovely melodic. That's a good box. I can't stand her, but the environment is really important. Yeah, I agree. For example, in California, it would be a really good idea to not let the whole area burn down, because that would probably be bad. All right, Mr. Matthew T. Very nice. Ooh, look at that. Nice, man. So, let's grab your bag. Well, that was only one box. That was one box for 40 bucks. That's why I bought it. 40 bucks. And now you can chase after that Crown Pikachu for 40 bucks. Way cheaper than the Japanese. Way, way, way cheaper than the English. There you go. Was there more to this order? Yeah. So the Disney break. Here it is, guys. The Disney break. The president of Greenland wants to have talks with Donald Trump now. Amazing. All right. Celebrations. That is another set that I have not checked up on in a long time. Your thoughts on millionaires asking for donations because their houses burned down. I get it. I do get it. They're millionaires. They were millionaires. They're not going to be millionaires if they lost enough. So they're feeling pretty sad right now. So I get it. I think most of the country will struggle to empathize with them, but I get it. And they're allowed to do that. You're allowed to ask for help. All right. Doesn't hurt to ask. You know, people might actually help. They might be like, I can spare some money. All right. Mr. sent 2 separate orders for $151. Sounds good. Let's see. They're going to get the money either way. That's the way I see it. All right. Let me look at a little internal number here. We've been doing a lot of live repricing of our own menu as the price of everything changes. Everything has jumped up by like $1 overnight. So we're doing tests all over the place. It's a really crazy time in the hobby. Really crazy. Nice. So it looks like Celebrations has not been affected by it as much. Is that right? Like it's gone up, but not as much. So let me grab this. Okay, well, it's a little bit more expensive. I shouldn't speak too soon. We'll keep Celebrations at the same price, okay, guys? So Celebrations is the same price. All right, gonna grab this as well. Remember when that one rich bank in Bay Area went under and they all got their cash back? Yeah, exactly. It was like some investment bank too. It wasn't necessarily like a standard bank. It was a bank that went bankrupt and they just received government help because we can't let it fail or something like that. And it was very controversial. All right, let's see. So, now let's go get you that Celebrations pack opened. I'm fascinated by the destruction. Much like the Russian-Ukraine war, all I see is mountain of scrap metal value. Okay, let's put this here. I do feel bad for the people who lost everything over there, even if they were Paris Hilton or the guy in Silence of the Lambs or whoever. I do feel, at the end of the day, they get to live these opulent, beautiful lives, but they just lost all that. maybe they didn't lose all of it. Here's a restaurant. They'll be okay. But there's plenty of people also in Los Angeles who are not celebrities, and they were just paying a lot of money to be there, and they got hit too, So the celebrities get hit, but everyone really got hit, Restaurant, beautiful, man. Nice pack. I think some vintage cards got burnt. I think they did. I have to agree. I bet you they did. All right. Can you imagine almost 5 years will have passed since Celebrations? It's almost unbelievable. Next year is going to be it's going to be the 30th year anniversary of Pokemon. Simon Frank, I have a bag. Can I get a box of Pokemon Japanese Black Flame? So Black Flame. Excuse me. That would be the Japanese version, surely. Black Flame. Flame on! I'm looking for it. Oh, there it is. All right. All right, now let me check this as well. PokeRev opened 250 packs of Prismatic Evolutions, but at the same time, repeating that product is so hard to find and they are super expensive. Haha, what a squeeze. It is such an important product. I'm not even gonna sell. I'm just gonna take it all and stack it up in a corner. And 3 months from now, it's gonna be like double price, and then I'll start selling. You know what I'm saying? All right, give me a moment here. Divided by 12. All right, it's all exploding in price right now. Every time I check one of these items on our menu, it's more expensive than it was just like a month ago. So Black Flame is going to be moving. We're just going down the list. Every time you buy something, I just check it if we haven't already checked it. Where'd our music go? There we go. Okay, here it goes. So Black Flame moving to 90. And that means it's a $3 pack. That's really not much of a change. It's a 50-cent change. That's very little. So let me go get you a box of it. I have a very limited quantity of it. It's not really like, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to change my life to get 50 cents more a pack. All right. But that also means when I run out of it, I have to go restock it at this new higher price. And it's, Haha. Ooh. Pokemon Company will reprint it like Crown Zenith. Dude, have you seen Crown Zenith? That's jumping in price. Simon Frank. You got it, Simon. Everyone was whining the first few sets were easy on pulls. Pokemon just made the Dark Souls of pull rates. Pokemon said you will not pull this Moonbreon or this Crown Breon. All right. Ugh. It's not just about Crown Breon either, right? Like there's all the Master Ball cards. There's Sylveon's actually really good. Espeon's really good. Glaceon, I think, has one of the best artworks. So it's not just about Crown Prince. Obviously, it'd be very good if you could pull him. But let's say he got pulled, right? There's still a point to opening the further packs even after him. Maybe you run into a God pack. Maybe you run into a good Master Ball, like the Umbreon Master Ball. There we go. All right. Mister, this set is number 1. We need these people to FOMO for our investments to go up. You really don't. You know why? Because what happens is every month, every year, everyone earns more money, and then they just spend their money on what they want, and they're going to spend their money on Pokemon cards. We are. So every year, some Pokemon cards get gobbled up off the market, and that's just how it is. And then inflation occurs. Everyone's got more money. They expect to be paid more. You got to keep that. Oh, what was that? Some noise behind my head. All right. Probably the ghost. Is Hidden Fates better or this? Oh, that's a great question. They're very different sets, Hidden Fates and this. This is Japanese, Hidden Fates is English. Hidden Fates has a nice Charizard pull. This has a nice Charizard pull as well, but the Hidden Fates Charizard is more expensive. But then again, he's also really hard to pull. I need a new Pokemon game. We're gonna get some kind of Legends Arceus game. Oh, you got the full art. It's the Pidgeot. I wouldn't even... I was just pulling it so automatically. Belly Bolt. Darkrai. That's cold. That's cold. That's kind of cold. Houndoom. Larvitar. Hidden Fates and Prismatic. Oh! I would just be doing Prismatic for now. It's all brand new. Hidden Fates will go up, but I think Prismatic's going to be in the focus for right now. No Altarts in Hidden Fates. Hidden Fates didn't do Altarts. Okay. This is one whole box of Black Flame. So Black Flame's now a $90 box. It's coming out of a nice case, by the way. It's practically brand new case. Cold. Is this Shinji? Nope. Ah, the flower. Why the hell is Paldean Fates so expensive? Because it turned out one of the pulls in that set that you almost didn't even hear people talk too much about, and that would be the Shiny Bubble Mew, is quickly becoming a highly sought-after card from the Scarlet Violet time period. Scarlet Violet Bubble Mew is just popping right now. And so that's why we have a break on it, so that instead of opening a ton of shiny treasures, you can just take a shot at this guy right here. Oh, wrong card. That was anticlimactic. Right here. Haha. So he's ready to go. All right. Cool, man. The ETBs are insanely expensive. You can't find an ETB for less than $100. Less than 100, less than 150. Wait, what set are you talking about, though? Okay, Varoom, Charizard ETBs. I popped in this, did you like this? I grabbed the Umbreon bulk for you. You like that? He's a cute Umbreon. All right. Simon Frank. Thank you, Simon. Paldean Fates. Oh, yeah. Paldean Fates blew up, too. It's crazy. Ah, Simon Frank. All right. Cool. All right. Thomas Glucksman, one box of Japanese base set Scarlet and shipping. All right, so the base set Scarlet is fun. It's got Gardevoir in it. It's got what does it actually? The Scarlet is different than the Violet. So let's go find a box of that real fast. Man, I have 3 cases of Scarlet that have just been sitting in my closet forever. Boop. I know what Scarlet has in it, though. It's got that, the Dawn fan. The really fancy-looking Alt-Art Dawn fan. Will I be buying the new Gundam? Well, right now, no, because I can't seem to find it. Why don't you send me a link to it? Let's see. People keep asking me that question, but I don't see it. What is going on here? It's going to be just as expensive as Hidden Fates by next year. What's going to be just as expensive as Hidden Fates? Pokemon Japanese. Let's see. Base Scarlet. All right, give me a second here, guys. Oops. All right, we're gonna hit save on this. All right, good. Ugh. 3:30, time for a beer. All right, Thomas Glucksman. Thomas, you shouldn't have. I asked if the $15 was just for 1 pack on Paldean Fates, which is crazy because I saw them at GameStop for $5. If you see them at GameStop for $5, you ought to go buy them up, man. That's a great price. Yeah, go buy them up. Go buy them out. You've found some retail price that, because it's localized, hasn't kept up. And so you should go grab that. Graham, that's a great price, bro. Wow. Yeah. Go grab some of that, man. You can go instantly flip it. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Thomas Glucksman. Step in that. You can't find them that cheap anymore. Best Buy usually got everything MSRP. Yeah, Best Buy. All right. Yeah, actually, do you guys think it's worth scalping any stores at this point? What do you think is the most scalpable product right now? If you go to a store and they've got a bunch of leftover product, there's no leftover product at my Target. I know that. When I go to Target, Kirsten and I go to Target to get a walk-in, and I always look at the Pokemon card aisles to see what demand is like, you know, to help me understand. Because when demand isn't good enough on the shelves of Walmart and Target, that ends up affecting me because people come here to buy stuff. They go, you know what? I don't want to waste my time driving to Target. I drive to Target and the shelf is empty. I'm going to waste my time if I go there. So when that condition occurs, this card shop does better. Live rip and ships do better in those scenarios. So I'm always kind of keeping an eye on that, seeing how it's going. And last time I was in Target, bare, dude. Barren. There was nothing. Everything was gone. And I was like, whoa. All right. It was just because it was Christmas and they were just buying everything. The whole shelf was empty. Everything got purchased. That was the last time I was there. And that was before Tera Festival. So everything was sold. There were no leftovers. There was definitely no Paldean Fates at all. You're not going to find Paldean Fates there, that's for sure. They have those legendary Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos 2-pack blisters. They're going $20 a pop on TCG. Mister, I'm going to work at Pokemon to get free Pokies. They might give you free Pokies. All right, come on, Thomas Glucksman. Cold. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about this exact card. Congratulations, Thomas. That's the Donphin card. We are? I'll pray for you. Oh, great Mita. Oops. Okay. We got this. We got this. That's the card. Who's going to pull Crown Pikachu out of the Korean Pikachu boxes? Here's Klauf. Look at that Klauf. So nice. I got almost 20 Evolving Skies 3-pack blisters. Oh, you remind me that I bought a box of those. Oh my, oh my gosh, I forgot I bought that. That's sitting in my room right now. God, I'm so lucky I bought those. What the hell? I don't know what I was thinking at the time, because Evolving Skies was already, at the time, Evolving Skies was already super expensive. So it made no sense to buy it, but I was like, I'm just going to buy these anyways. I think it's because they had like Umbreon Holos in them or something like that. I'm going to go bring one of them into the room, because I think I sliced it open when I got the case in. I think I just cut the case open to see what it was. It was, ooh. Mr. Great Buy. Yeah, I bought that earlier this year before the huge price explosion. I got to see what it is. I got to see if I bought one case or two cases of it. You see, I was looking at my cases of Evolving Skies earlier today, and I was like, oh man, I'm so glad I kept so much of this. One bag and one slab, Thomas Glucksman. Thomas, not bad at all, man. Congratulations. Great booster box. All right. They sure do. Oh, yeah. So I bought a one case of that. I'm pretty sure I bought at least one case. Actually, I can kind of look it up, because I think I got it off eBay. eBay, that is. Let's type in Evolving Blister. Here it is, 3-pack blister, sealed case, Umbreon promo, all Umbreon, $845. Wow. I wonder what that looks like in terms of how the value went up. Man, he shouldn't have sold that to me. The guy who sold it, he should have just held it, dude. All he had to do was wait to the end of the year, and that's probably double now. I got 2 cases of ETBs of Evolving Skies when they were cheap. So lucky. I know, it's crazy. We are. Okay. So at the time that I bought them, $800 was considered a lot. I'm pretty sure the reason I bought those blisters was because I wanted the actual promo. I wanted the Umbreon promo. And so I said, I better grab that. I better grab a round of these blisters, even though they're eye-wateringly expensive. And that's because we want to make sure we get a shot at some of those Umbreons. Are you selling or holding on? Oh, 100% holding. Glucksman. We are. I mean, we could sell them. It's just that we would have to repurchase them as we sell them. All right. I wonder if you can even find those now. You think you can find those? Mr. Thomas. Ta-da! If only I bought more of those. I didn't even think to, but that's how it always goes in this hobby. Whatever moves up the most in price is the thing no one was talking or thinking about. Or it's always some surprise, really. I got Bubble Mew in a 10. Should I sell now? Shush. Quick, sell, Nickabla. This is it. This is the peak. Everyone's going crazy. Everyone's got FOMO. Grant J. Kwan. He says 3 in prismatic ETB. All right, so this is for 1 ETB. It's $20. Your odds are 1 in 10. Grant, if you're taking 3 spots, you just save that up and buy it. Buy an ETB. You can do anything you want. Here you go. All right. I got Bubble Mew. Are you selling or holding on? Is Evolving Skies the same as Roaring Skies? No. Roaring Skies is from a totally different time period called the XY generation. And that would have been like 6 years prior, maybe more than that. John says, I need that yellow rat for the security of the West, of the free world. Brandon Gonzalez, $26. What did you want with that, Brandon? Brandon Gonzalez, $26. There it is. They're adding Hatsune Miku to Fortnite. Oh, are they? Here's Jonathan Morris, 10 Scarlet Violet base set English. You've got it. Give me a minute. 10 of these. 151, huh? 151. So let me check my menu for that. how many packs is that? Because we had changed the price to $8 a pack. Did you know that, Brandon? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 26. What would that have, what was the old price? Was it 6.5, I think? The old price was 6.5. So let's see what that would have been. 4 of them? Okay, you're going to get 4 of them. Everyone do me a favor. Go ahead and refresh your browser before you place your next order. There's been a lot of price changes to the menu live. All right, Brandon Gonzalez. Here you go. I don't get a chance to work on prices very often because my time is so crammed. Working on it live has been actually a very easy time to work on the prices. Not sure, but they're adding her concert in the emote Miko Miko Beam. Here goes. Wait, he wanted, you know, I also didn't ask him if he wanted the Japanese pack, so I assume you wanted Japanese. Here we are. All right, be sure to leave me notes when you place an order so that we know we don't make any mistakes. Some holos. This is it. This is going to be the hit right here. You ready? Ah, it's just a round of holos this time. I'm sorry. Now, this is $8 a pack for $151, so any future orders need to be $8. These went up. It's all going up. Here is this beautiful Haunter. Oh. Scarlet Violet base was crapped on. Now it's rising. I know. Well, it's all rising. Paradox Rift is rising. Paradox Rift is rising. What the what? It's crazy. People are going crazy. It's FOMO time, man. People are going crazy. Wait. I think it's going to double. It is a very good time to be somebody who was sitting on these cards the whole time. Here we go. Oh, wait. No. This is Brandon Gonzalez I'm taking care of. Brandon Gonzalez. Okay. Do they have print lines in the 151 reverse holos? They can have print lines. They don't always. Where's your bag? Brandon Wong has a bag. Brandon Gonzalez. You're not over here? New bag as well. Okay. Yeah, we got you, man. We'll take care of you. So let's go ahead and get you a new bag. Ugh. All right. Look at that nice Umbreon poker break. That's a pristine 10 poker Umbreon from 1999, according to Beckett. 1999. Thank you, Mr. Brandon. Appreciate you being here. All right. Cool. Place you in the B box over here. If you're watching this and you're brand new, we've been serving up cards for 6 years, if you can believe it. I was doing this when no one else was doing this on YouTube. And we just been going that whole 6 years now. We have a community that some people have been here the whole time. Many have been here for at least a couple years. We just open up cards and talk about cards. And we talk about everything, really. Money, relationships, religion, politics, economics. We talk money a lot. And we just been opening cards for a real long time. We are. All right. Snipping this. And snipping this. I'm brand new here. Who are you? Like Mr. Mazvar, he's been here for a very long time. There we go. Do you miss the 90s, 2000s, or 10s? Nah, dude, 2025, the best year. I mean, the 90s were definitely a special time period. There was no internet. And so, briefly, there was basically no internet. Even when the AOL came out, nobody really used the internet the way we use it today. Right? Like the smartphones didn't come out till 2007. Or was it 2006? So the 1990s, AOL, you've got mail, comes out. And it's sort of like, it's all right. You know, it's not like what it is today. Your whole life is your cell phone now. Yeah, so you went outside. You went outside a lot. All the kids came home from public school on the school bus, and then everyone met outside, like right away. You would just walk outside your house. Hey, what's up, guys? That was how you hung out. You didn't hang out on the internet. And so every single day you'd go outside. Now no one goes outside. You all stay inside. Video games, cell phone, Netflix, or laptop. All right, so the 90s was a very different time period. Everyone was skinny. It was pretty rare to be a fat kid. There were fat kids, but it was like not common at all. Like if you had like a group of 30 kids, oh, and there were lots of kids. Now there's no kids. People just, I don't have kids. I'm 35 with no kids. So I'm going to have my first kid soon, hopefully. And, but, you know, back then, my parents would have had a couple kids by now. So, you know, everyone had a couple kids by now. So everyone had kids. Everything was cheaper in a way. You know, there wasn't so much inflation yet. So very different time period. Everyone was so innocent back then. The internet changed that. Yeah, everyone was so innocent before the internet. All right, Mr. Jonathan. We had just found you. You're right here. Dial up and LimeWire. There we go. The internet was a powerful thing. It introduced a lot to society. All of a sudden, you could become hyper-educated because of the internet. You could watch every movie and show. You could read every book. Adult content begins, right? So adult content sort of exists in the past. You had like Playboy, some other magazines similar to Playboy. But it wasn't that well established. Super taboo. It's still taboo, of course, but back then it was really taboo, you know. And there we go. People didn't get their freak on, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Super taboo back then. It's all different now. Everyone is a lot less innocent. The music has not gotten better, by the way. The 90s had great music. So did the early 2000s. I think the 80s might have had the best music. I'm not even from the 80s. The 80s just had some fantastic music. It was like this musical renaissance or something. I don't know what. There was so much variety, so much like, it was just dripping in passion and art. Here's Brandon Gonzalez, and he says, for Japanese 151. Oops. So you ordered this? Yes. Okay, he ordered this a long time ago, actually, guys. So he will be getting this. You ready? So 32.5 divided by 6. Oh, it's supposed to be 32.5 divided by 6.5. You get 5 more packs then. Okay, good luck. 90s kid here. 80s music hits so different. I think that the men and women from the 80s were just like these free souls or something like that, you know, like they're out there being crazy. Everyone's so measured and careful nowadays, and maybe spoiled, I would say. I almost wondering if having too comfortable of a life stifles music. You almost have to have trauma to make good music, I think. You have to have trauma. You have to have like this truly life-risking adventures to make good music, I suspect. So I think people were out there and life was more real. I also have another theory about music. So here's a theory I have about music from the 80s and 90s. So there wasn't so many software engineers back then. You wouldn't get that job. There was no software. There was no computer jobs, not many of them. And so I think because people weren't pushing their kids to be a doctor or engineer, you ought to be doctor or engineer. Since those jobs weren't really pushed on so heavily, a lot of men and women tried their hand at art. Nowadays, you're getting a little older. It's time for you to go to college. You don't want to go into art. You want to go into becoming a software engineer because it's like a good way to earn money. So I think a lot of really smart people never went into the arts. And as a society, we suffer from a lack of art because of it. You know, they're using their genius to go make technology. That's good. But it's like, it would be great to have genius artists too. Genius level artists should be a thing. But the geniuses go and they make good money in technology. I suspect technology is a brain drain on art. We are. 70s, everybody was tripping on acid. Here's a Venezuela. Oh. And all right, well, that is very unlucky. Brandon Gonzalez, there's still packs in the box, but you have somehow avoided the 2 hits in the box. Engineers are like a dumping ground in Asia, though. Drugs and sex. I don't know, something. Maybe testosterone levels were higher. Who knows? All right, there we go. Brandon Gonzalez. Mr. Brandon with the BR. Let's go find your bag. All right. Pokemon started in the 2000s. 1999, 2000. That was Pokemon, everybody. Pokemon had a better feeling back then, too. I think they had a riskier feeling to it as well. Team Rocket, they had, like, guns and stuff. Why did they got rid of all that? Now there's, like, Barney the Dinosaur these days. Matthew T, electric breaker box. We have another one right here. Yes, here it is, electric breaker box. The difference is now we can link with everyone around the world so easily. A lot of amazing art comes from a guy living in a hut who randomly wanted to sell a painting for more potatoes. Oh. Here it goes, Matthew T. All right. Engineers. InArtNet. Can't wait for the top picture to finish loading. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't ever forget this moment in my life where I bought myself my first handheld device that could actually connect to the internet. And it was a PlayStation, what do they call those handheld PlayStations? PS something? I can't remember. It was called a PSP. There we go. It was called a PSP, wasn't it? And it was sort of like the answer to the 3DS or the Nintendo DS. And I bought one, and I'd never considered that a device could just have direct internet access. So all of a sudden, I was plugged into the internet, and I was, alone in my bed. And it's like, whoa, I can see anything on the internet now. And so you better believe I saw some naked women for the first time on my PlayStation. And I was like, wow, the internet's not a good place for kids. Well, I was a teenager, obviously. But, yeah, it was. My parents probably didn't know that it had that ability. My parents didn't know how powerful the little device was. And I bought it with my own money. I think I was probably about 15 or 16 at the time. We are? All right. Mister, that was me on the Wii. Yeah, so like I discovered, holy, this can surf the web, and I can just sit here and look up anything I want. And so that was mind-blowing to me because I'd never seen anything like that before. I was like, whoa. I think cell phones had already come out, but I didn't really ever have a cell phone until, get this, after I graduated from college. I had this junky, it was like this cheap Walmart payphone since the day I left home. I had the same, let me give you an idea of how bad it was. It wasn't even capable of connecting to the internet, the phone was. It couldn't do apps or anything. It was a black and white, like, digital screen. All right. Woo. Very nice. Did anyone notice the drones over California? It's the blue beam! Did you have a green screen cell phone? Yeah, exactly. I had a cell phone like that all the way up till after I graduated. All right, you ready? Here goes. It was such a broken phone, it couldn't even charge anymore. It would last about 5 minutes and the phone was often just dead. And when you charged it, you had to set the phone down in a special angle so that it would actually charge. All right, Matthew Trumper. Let's see what you got. Mr. Matthew. One whole box of electric charger. I grew up with dial-up. I still remember there was the gray Yahoo page with like 20 links and the hamster dance site. That was it. Here we are. Isn't it funny that Yahoo was valued at like billions of dollars and they were offered to be bought out and then they decided not to? Here we are. Electric breaker. I feel you. I feel poor. Doesn't sound like it was a Nokia. It wasn't a Nokia. It was some Walmart cell phone from a really long time ago. Here we are. All right. And I never used it. Here's this. I hardly even remembered how I was getting the ability to text and all that. But I didn't really use it to text. What was really going on was I eventually bought an iPad, and I just used Wi-Fi everywhere. So if I needed to talk to somebody, I used my iPad. Here we are. So I hardly used the phone. The phone was just there in case I needed to call 911. All right. Here's nothing. Oops. Slack off. Did you use T9 or ABC? I actually have no clue. 10 MB memory cards on your phone only hold 3 songs. Had that phone for so long, it was crazy. It's a junk phone. But I did everything just on my iPad. All right. The iPad's kind of like an iPhone, except no calling. But, you can do a surprising amount on Wi-Fi. Slay King, slay! The dioxins being released on the fires. I've heard, actually, that those fire retardants are not good. Ooh. Pika! All right, $40 a box, guys. Electric breaker. Well, this Palo Sand shows up next to this Pikachu a lot, I noticed. Oh, it's the exact same box as the first one we opened. The pull order was exactly the same right at the end. Oh, my gosh. Very nice, Mr. Matthew T. Sorry about the tough pull, though. It was an Obama phone. I wish I had an Obama phone. I should have gotten one. Probably would have been much nicer. All right, but yeah, the 90s and the 2000s, you sort of miss them, but you sort of don't, right? Life's so decadent now. Everything's so good these days. And I'm done with school. I got no school now. Now I can just earn money and live life. Yeah, like if I could live like this but stay young forever, this would be it. Yeah. So much turmoil during those years, the earlier years. Now everything's just kind of set up and just kind of coasting. Obama phone gonna be a collectible. It probably will. Old technology becomes collectible, old hardware. Did it say Obama on it? Just got an email if you joined the PSA. So the Obama phone was kind of like a push to help people who are maybe people who are struggling financially or underserved by the U.S. government to receive cell phones, so that, you know, because the idea is if you can't even afford a cell phone, there's no way for you to get a job or to like access the internet and stuff like that. So it was it was one of those programs to kind of help the poor. It's not a bad idea, but it gets made fun of a lot. They're called Obama phones. Brandon Gonzalez, he says, plus Cash App order 151 Japanese. Wow, I'm surprised no one challenged you on this. Wait, let me go ahead and click on this. Hold on. Yeah. So the next order after this is Mr. Graham Smith. Okay, Brandon Gonzalez. Just got an email. If you join the PSA Collector Club before the 31st, you get an exclusive PSA card of Boa Hancock. Yeah, that's the same offer everyone gets. There we go. Oh. All right, one Ammonite popping out. Okay. I think actually I have to go into my account and change something about that. I think I get the sports or something like that. Here we go. Oh. Very nice. Tossing this up here. Whew. 2 Pokemon Go. Japanese for Graham Smith. You got it. Is it back here, the Pokemon Go? The Pokemon Go to the polls. Let me whip out my fully functional Motorola Razr. Dude, I remember my sisters had those, and they would actually spend money on them, and I was like shocked. I was like, you're spending money on a cell phone? What are you doing with a cell phone? I didn't get it, right? I was a young dude, and I didn't understand girls and cell phones. And they would flip that little flip phone open. They'd be like, a million miles an hour, talking to each other. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Ready? Yeah, they'd be texting at like a million miles an hour. Ooh, Gyarados. Pack number 2. Okay, and Venusaur. I was craving to watch you, so I saw old live of yours. I wonder if anyone is watching your old lives while you were actually live. Oh, that's funny. Maybe. All right. Chen Zeg Vong just sent in for the waifu break. That's pretty close. Ah, Graham Smith. What do you guys think of TikTok maybe getting shut down? Is TikTok really going to get shut down? Hold on. TikTok. Is TikTok getting banned? So the Supreme Court was hearing arguments about TikTok, and they did not sound in favor of TikTok. What was important was the majority of the judges did not sound like they wanted to keep it. They sound like they did want to ban it. Here's Deoxys clearance break. Here's Master Chief Halo. Roaring Moon. I'm in danger of being laid off if it's banned. No! I would not like that at all. I wish they would just sell. They could just sell the, maybe they sell it for some ridiculous valuation, but they should just sell it. They don't want to. We are. The Chinese government says that they won't allow the code to fall into our hands or something like that. It's like, bro, that's stupid as hell, man. Well, like a code that tells you how to show content off to people, it's not that special. You know what I mean? Like, that's the funny thing about TikTok is we don't really need it. We've got our own companies like Instagram, YouTube. They can do shorts. We don't necessarily even need it. We are. All right. 10? Elon should buy it. They're not good. They gave the Chinese a time frame to fix it. They haven't budged. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just going to be how it is, maybe. All right. It's kind of scary. I'm sure there's actually, when you think about it, there's probably some Pokemon guys right now who their whole livelihood is streaming Pokemon cards on TikTok. They're going to have to migrate somewhere. Twitch, Instagram, CASHAPP. I'm sorry, not CASHAPP. Whatnot. Drip. I don't know about Drip. We just need to revive Vine. Dude, that'd be cool if we brought Vine back. Zachary M. Stegskowski, 4 Japanese, 151. Damn, bro, your timing right now is so easy. Not enough people competing for this right now. Let me just make sure you weren't tying with anyone else to open this. Clicking on this. Okay, so the next order over here was 6. So no, you're not even competing with anyone. You just get to open these next 4 packs uncontested. Comment check. I sent Cash App order 40 minutes ago before last order to catch your attention. Yeah, we serviced that. Hold on. Brandon Gonzalez. It was for $32.50 for Japanese 151. That came out to be like 5 packs or something like that, right? And then we opened that and we put it in the bag. Let me show you real fast, just to make sure that you know that you're getting all your cards. All right. So you'll see there's a lot of holos there. There's an Amistar, there's a Venusaur, and there's a bunch of holos here too. Unfortunately, we noted after you open it that it did not land you a hit. 2 ZELLE, 1 Cash App. Oh, he's saying there's another ZELLE order. Hold on, don't celebrate yet, Mr. Zach. Brandon's saying there's 2 ZELLE orders. Let's just make sure that something wasn't skipped. Okay, I see that you sent an initial order for $26, right? And that turned into, it was like 4 packs or something like that, right? Then you have an order, it says $8, 151 Japanese. And then over here you have an order for $32.50, Japanese 151. Are you saying one of those was not serviced? Nothing loads as fast as TikTok videos. Ooh. They'll migrate to the honorable whatnot. I love her hee-hees. Oh, her hi-hi's. Just checking. Are you still thinking about that pack that wasn't open on yesterday's box break? Pack that wasn't open on you? Yeah, for Roel Campos. He actually just ordered for me to ship those out too, so it looks like we'll never know. It'll always be a mystery. All right. Grabbing this. Brandon goes, I'm just thinking about your orders, Brandon. Plus Cash App order. Oh, so actually, so here's what I think happened, Mr. Brandon. When I received the $8 one that says plus Cash App order, I think there's a little bit of confusion here. I wish you had not made this so confusing. So I think, I can't tell if you were adding that to the Cash App order or if it was a separate order. So what was the $8 for? Let me ask you that, Brandon. That's all I need to know. What was the $8 for, Brandon? Was that to add to the other order, or was it $8 for a separate pack? Yeah, try to keep the orders in one order and try to be really concise with them, you know, when you send me the messages. It's too confusing. He says, just checking. Let's count the number of packs we actually opened for him. We can do that. We can do that by counting the reverse hollows, can't we? Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. I don't want like Charizard to pop up over there and for there to be a problem. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got a total of 9 packs. You got a total of 9 packs, Mr. Brandon. And now let me just go add up all his stuff. So 32.5 plus... Count the AR. Is the AR a separate pack? I can't remember that. Plus 8. Plus... So we're square. ZELLE was follow-up order. That 1 pack order was just to catch attention as all. It's a reverse. That counts. Okay, so that's a reverse. Okay, so then we open 10 packs for him. Is that right? All right, cool. So then, yeah, we should be all good then. If it's 10 packs, we should be all good. Very nice. Okay, just sorting that out. We gotta make sure we do that correct. And now we open this up for Mr. Zach. Zach says 4 Japanese. Mr. Zach, you actually didn't send enough. So it's $8 per pack, Zach. Would you like me to open fewer of them, or would you like me to have you send in the remainder? Yeah, we had a price change on these packs. Watch me still miss. So, Mr. Zach, these were changed to $8 a pack a little while ago, and you probably just didn't hit refresh on the menu, so I apologize for that, but these are actually $8 a pack now. I'll send the extra. All right, here goes, Zach. Watch. You send that to me after you watch, okay? So here goes. Let's see what it is. Don't want you to miss it if it's a big hot pull. All right, so we got Dragonite. We've got Wigglypuff. It's Wigglytuff. Here's Bill. And... oh, Charmeleon. Look at that Charmeleon. So nice. All right. 1 Charmeleon. Sorry about that, Zach. Oops. Wow, it actually was not hot. It's exactly what you said. Okay. Let's see. Misters. Oops. Man, I gotta move these coins somewhere. These big-ass coins. I gotta have some other place for them, I think. Place them there. They're so annoying. They're like right in the way. All right. Is Zachary Stex. Here it is. Very nice. You have to get in and out of stream for price update. Yeah, you have to hit refresh for the price update. All right. Here's Palkia. Sanji 9. I can't believe how low we are on cards. Look at that. That's Glaceon. Glaceon Poker 10 for only $75. Okay, we're jumping back over here to Miss 6. She wants a waifu spot. Here goes 6. Okay. Waifu break is very close to going off. Oh, just 1 spot after that. Wow. I napped from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. I screwed my sleep schedule even more. No! Tammy! And that was the end of Tammy. All right. So we have 151 pack for Mr. Aovic. Are you ready, Aovic? Here goes. All right. Aovic, it's a pretty easy night tonight because seems like no one else is trying to snipe. You don't even have that much competition. And your pull's going to be... you did it! It's Golem! Yay for Aovic! Yay! All right, Aovic pulls Golem. Mister, you're coughing again. I know. It's not that bad. I think I might be an asthmatic kind of person. I might get asthma. I don't know what it is. Last time we removed a bunch of mold and we found out that's what was doing it. So maybe it's another situation like that. All right, Aovic, you're getting a new bag. I pray for you, oh great Mita. All right. We were talking about the possibility that maybe the air from these bags are not very good. The booster packs, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're scarring up my lungs breathing the chemicals that come out of these boosters. Because you think, you don't think much about that because who cares if you open up some booster packs here or there? I open them for like 7 hours a day sometimes, and it's just all day long for me, and it's every day for like 6 years. So if the packs are full of like harmful fumes, maybe I've been inhaling bad fumes for like 6 years. Something to think about. I would hate to get lung cancer because lung cancer is not one of the good cancers to get. Not that any of the cancers are good to get. All right, so Mr. Zach, 3 more 151s. Well, Mr. Zach, that's the end of the box anyways. You're going to end up getting a Master Ball. I do have an air purifier. I think what I need to do, though, I need to change the filter on the air purifier by now. And I don't know if it's dust, you know. Probably something, though. You know, I might actually need to tear up the carpet in the bathroom. That's another thing. Like, it's just old, yucky carpet. I bet it's an overall air quality problem. Butt cancer is bad. Butt cancer. Oh, Master Ball Persian. The whole box was just mediocre, wasn't it? Very nice. Zach Stex, you sniped the Persian. Okay. They say that it's not a fun time. Yeah. If you live long enough, you'll get cancer no matter what. There we go. Zach M. Stekskowski. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh-hoo. Very nice. And we'll place this back over here now. Very nice. Brandon Gonzalez. Speaking of things you're not supposed... Brandon, when you place an order, Brandon, could you do me a favor and let me know what you bought? So 72 divided by 8 is 9. All right, so you bought 9 packs. So let me go ahead and grab 9 packs. All right. Ta-da! All right, what we got? Grabbing this. You need to start smoking to get rid of that cough. I've had the flu for 2 weeks. I think it's a normal thing. Yeah, but I don't have the flu, so that's not it. Okay. 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, lovely. Ooh, 151's going off. He already smokes Weena. No! You guys. We've only been live 3 hours. I started the stream all the way back at 1 a.m. So this is only 3 hours into the stream. I'll go later if you guys want me to. Hopefully it's not that long COVID. Well, you know, I had a recurring cough about a year ago that was real bad. I mean, it was really bad. And it turned out to be some combination of mold, more mold, and maybe cat litter, cat ammonia. We did several things in the house, and then the cough just went away on its own. So one of the things we did was we moved the cat litter to the garage. You go down in the basement, there was this horrible smell of cat piss, but it was just the litter boxes. And so I guess the air quality in the basement was just, there was no, like the air was just trapped. So we moved the litter boxes to the garage. The next thing we did was, I did a ton of cleaning and found mold in a wet dry vac. It was a wet dry vac that had water still in it. And the water had molded like crazy. It was just sitting inside of the house. And the third source was we had just moved from our other home to this home. And there was this bag of laundry. I guess my wife was in the middle of a load of laundry. She put it in a big black bag. And she never dried the clothing out. So you open it up, and it was a big bag of mold. So there were these 2 giant mold sources and cat ammonia from the cat litter. Once you got rid of those 2 things, the cough just went away. I no longer had a cough. The cough was just gone. And so I wonder if my little cough here is detecting poor air quality. Here we are, in the home. All right. No holos on the Korean Sparks for me. Sounds good, Mr. Nintixo. Appreciate that, man. All right. She forgot the wet clothing. Yeah, she did. She threw it all away. It was kind of sad for her. But she didn't want it anymore. It was like just covered in mold. So why would you want it? So she lost a lot of clothing that day. Brandon Gonzalez. All right. We got Charizard. We got Bulbasaur. We got Mew. We don't have the Master Ball. Darn it. Here you go, Brandon. Here you go, Brandon. Don't blame the cats. Those damn cats. Freaking cats, bro. So tired of the cats. Have you checked the air quality of your local fog? I guess I haven't thought of something like that. Okay, now we have Exadrian R. Adorno. Korean Pikachu Gold. So, I need to go get more of that. So that'll be box number 5 of that tonight or something like that. Oops. I get to make a 1 whole box. I get to make one of those tonight. All right. I might do another one of those of Tera Festival too now. Maybe you're eating too much cookies. Could be. Except I didn't have any cookies today, so. All right, Mr. the Mold Detector. Something. Maybe just too much dust. Can a house be too dusty? Never eat enough cookie. That's not true. All right. By the way, what do you guys want to talk about tonight? We can talk about anything you guys want. Lots of stuff going on in the news. Lots of stuff going on in the Pokemon world. Any fun stories you guys want to share? What happened to the chick running your stream? Didn't cut the mustard? No, she's still here. Her name's Alexis. And she's great. She's been doing the shipping. It just kind of worked out that way. So we didn't agree to anything. What happened was she would get the shipping done and then just skedaddle off to her home. And to do the stream, she would have to get all the shipping done and then ask to keep hanging around. So she'd have to be like, all right, shipping's done. Now I'd like to stay on for a couple more hours and keep working. Maybe she needs to be paid more to do the stream. I don't know. All right. Oops. She's got her kid at home. Pretty young baby. It's like less than a year old, I think, or maybe it's about a year old. And she just kind of wants to spend time with the baby, I'm pretty sure. There you go. She don't want to come over here and have you guys heckle her. That's my bet. Because she gets paid the same amount whether she streams or ships. But the shipping's very private, very easy. She does a good job. You don't hear about many mistakes at all. Here we are. All right. Yeah, she's doing a good job, actually. I should set her up with a stream on a separate channel and allow her to log in and out of the stream on her own. That's I think, what we need. So a separate channel, and she logs in and out of it on her own. All right. Man, I'm coughing more now. All right, here goes. Ooh, the headset. Here's... Oh, man, I thought that was Crown Pikachu right there. We got Durant. Ah, Phoebos. Right, Melodic's in this set. Okay. My shipping order came yesterday. It was good. Yeah, she kind of uses all the premium quality shipping supply to my chagrin, maybe a little bit. But it's worth it because, your orders are all pretty expensive. So I'm like, it's fine. Back when I was in charge of shipping, I was such a, trash rat. I would go through here's how we do it. So I have my receiving area, and I take all everything that comes from the receiving area, get tossed in a big like recycling center kind of area. And so that's full of like used bubble wrap, used boxes. And so back when I did the shipping, I 100% picked through that always and used it first. She kind of just goes straight to the highest quality boxes and the highest quality bubble wrap, just runs through that. But you know, that costs a lot of money, dude. That adds up. That costs hundreds of dollars. It turns into thousands of dollars very quickly. I guess it makes the shipping a higher quality thing though. But man, I'm crafty with it. I can save so much money if I did the shipping. But that's a bad idea for me to go back to doing the shipping because my time is better spent doing other things. Nope. I'm supposed to delegate. Mr. Just Restuffs everything. I was an expert at recycling. I call it recycling because it's a nicer way to say it, but basically I was saving a lot of money reusing all our boxes. So like somebody shipped me an item in a box, we're going to reuse that box. And I rarely had to order much shipping material for myself. Just ordered a little bit here and there, and that's all I needed. But she just goes straight to the high quality boxes and uses those first, I think. Actually, I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't pay too close attention. What I do know is the pile of boxes in the recycling area, they're just sky high. They're just piled to the roof. And it's just full of usable boxes. Here's this cheapskate. Yeah, I'm a cheapskate, basically. But that's a good thing to do with your shipping. It's, as long as it's quality, it's got good structural integrity, as long as everything arrives safe and in the exact shape and condition that it should be. What you've done is you have reduced waste, you know, because it all goes into a landfill eventually, right? You've reduced waste and you've saved money too. So it's a great it's a great thing. Boxes are meant to be used a few times. Yeah, if a box was really not good looking, I wouldn't use it. But here we are. This is more of a case of me being extremely skilled at shipping. I got really good at shipping over time. But it's good that I don't do it anymore, I suppose. Here we are. All right. Very nice. Mr. Exadrian. Oh. Exadrian with an X. We're going to move this, and we're going to start... Wait, are you going to be up here? You might be up here. Let's just double check up here real fast. Van Fang, Vincent Gonzalez, Uriel, Victor. I burned my paper trash and I released chemical cloud over Kansas City. Mr. What happened to Louis? Take me to St. Louis. I think he got banned. I think he was like trash talking in the middle of a stream, and I was like, oh, ban that guy. I'm not sure if it was truly him, though. I don't know if it was him. All right. Yeah, he was being, he was sounding like somebody who was going to be pretty bad. You can kind of tell when somebody kind of holds animosity toward your group or your stream, you can kind of sense it a little bit. Here we are. And he had that sound to him. And I was like, this guy's got to go. All right. Very nice. Take me to St. Louis. If he ever popped back in and said, hey, I'm sorry about all that, I'd be like, you know what? It's all water under the bridge. And then the ban would come off. And that's the same for anyone. So if there's ever anyone where we don't get along and you just come back and you're just like, I'm sorry, there's still the possibility to revoke a ban or something. All right. What happened to the guy who would always try to debate you? I don't even know who you're talking about there. All right. If I work for you, when would I start? Well, it's not like that kind of job. It's not like where we count your hours up or anything like that. The way it would work, I'm so sorry, I'm coughing a lot all of a sudden. So the way it would work is you would be tasked with being creative and producing clips from the live stream, and maybe more than just clips from the live stream. There's ideas I've gotten about maybe posting videos that talk about, maybe like a schedule for the upcoming sets or stuff like that, right? But like, okay, so let's say you come into this stream and you pick it apart and you create some kind of entertaining clip using this content from this stream, using your original ideas, maybe like you watch and you're like, I think this will make a really good clip. I'm going to do that. And what's really important, Mr. John Paul, is that you learn to kind of work on your own without me talking to you. So that's the trick with Mike's side. Mike's side, I give him timestamps, but that's about it. And then he just kind of picks out what he thinks is good, and he'll turn that into a video. And then he posts it on his own, and he does the description and the title and the tags and just everything on his own. And so he's gotten real good at that. That's where we would want you to be. We would want you to be able to pick out a clip, make it look good, post it, give it a good title, give it keywords, give it tags. Keywords and tags are the same thing. But just be able to fully post it without me ever talking to you about it. And then all I would do is I'd go back and I'd watch it and I'd be like, pass or fail. If it's not good enough, I would take it down. And then you will get paid based on how many of those you're putting out. So the way we would start paying you is you would be paid based on how many of those videos you're putting out. And if you do really, really good, it could be more pay. So that's kind of how it goes. Okay, that's exactly how it was with Mike's side when he started. Farted and there's no smell. Am I dying? That's not right. It's a ghost. The ghost fart. All right, guys. Well, we are 3 hours and 10 minutes deep, and I don't see any orders in the queue. So the queue is empty now. So I think I will just go ahead and wrap up here. It's 4:22 a.m. in the morning, and I don't mind just sort of wrapping up and having a nice night. It is. Mr. Cough is psychosomatic. That's right. It's all in my head. I pay my editor $5 per short and $10 per video. Yeah, actually, that sounds about what I'd like to do, is about $5 per short. I sent to Zach. Oh, give me a second here, guys. All right, Mr. Zach. 11 Japanese, 151. 11 Japanese, 151. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, you just get the whole thing then. In the arms of the angel. After this, I'm going to go eat something. I'm going to go eat. I could eat crab legs. I could eat frozen pizza. Ooh. I could eat sausage and salad. That sounds good. Let's see. What else could I eat? I could eat rice and sardines. What else could I eat? All right. Put that over there. All right. What else? What is all the food we got? I can't remember. I can't remember all the food we got. Go skating on the lake. All right, here we go. Alakazam. Polyrath Master Ball. All right. He's going konnichiwa. All right. Okay, and there is your hit card as well. It's Lady. Very nice. Machamp. I'm allergic to seafood. Sucks because Philippines is abundant with seafood. You're allergic? Here, I just need one good cough-in. That's the problem. I've been doing those little coughs. I needed one good cough-in where I just hack my lungs out. All right. That was the problem. So we got Wigglytuff and a Mr. Mime. Bloop. All right. There's Eevee. Here's Cubone. I love the Cubone, huh? And... oh, very nice. Mr. Tell Ran I said hi. A. Perez says hi, Mr. Ran. There you go. My favorite food is konnichiwa. All right. Ooh. All right, Zach. Let's grab your bag. Well, Zach, it wasn't Charizard in that box. It was worth the shot, though. All right. The alcohol content in beer saved me from getting COVID. Here's Javier, 1 Tera Festival box, 20 to my slab away. Something tells me that was supposed to be a different amount. Or did you have store credit? Let me see if you had store credit. Mr. Javier. Oh, he didn't say festival box. The way it looks on my screen, because of the way the text wraps, it looks like box. 1 Tera Festival pack. Crazy. There you go. And then 20 to your slap away. Where's your slab away? Oh, is it a fossil pack? Yeah, it is. Okay, you got it. This ticks down to 380. Cool. Mister thought he was eating sausages, but now he's opening pokies. Yay! Hey, I don't mind. You guys want to open pokies? We can open pokies. Tera Festival, everybody. Oh, wow. Look at that. He got that for $15, and all you guys were sitting on your hands. Crazy, man. All right, that's a hit. Dustclops came out of there, too. How about that? All right, you must be feeling pretty good. Snipe? Oh, my gosh. It's a good set, guys. I don't think that this is going to fall that much. It might fall eventually when there is a reprint, but, man, it will just go right back up, in my opinion. All right. So this whole box is just your stuff, and it's rather full. We actually can fit a little more in here on the side. We're going to do that because this has a top loader. That's the snipe. Could be Crown Brion in the next one. All right. Dang, the 1-pack snipe, everybody. Okay, so now we've got Mr. NHCC Waifu Shuffle. Good night, TCC gang. Here goes the Waifu Shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Flip this around. It says guilty -10. Guilty -10, huh? This it? Ta-da! All right, not bad. So the -10 refers to the star card. There it is. This will now tick down to $160. Okay, Credilli gets even cheaper. Yeah, damn. And HCC. Okay. All right. I'm not seeing new orders. What do I want to work on? You know, I want to buy those. I want to buy those boxes. I need to get those for Alexis. Let me do that right now. Alexis, she needs some boxes. Do. This right here. Can I just buy more of these? Oh, goody. I can just buy more. All right. What if I do 20 of them? Wait, can I choose the amount. So we are buying some shipping boxes right now. It costs $340 for this restock on shipping boxes. There you have it, people. So shipping is not free. Definitely costs a little bit of money. When you receive a shipping box from me, you should save it in a corner somewhere in case you need to ship something. So when you sell your cards, you can reuse the box and save yourself $1.50 or whatever. Okay, let's see. So that's done. What's another task I had? I think another task I had, I needed to... Mr. LaFlame wanted me to show off his slabs so that he can sell them, because he wants me to take a picture of them, I believe. So here they are. let's get that done while we're live. It'll be fun. Okay, you ready? So don't try to buy any of these, even if you see a price tag, okay? You got this little guy. Do not try to buy any of these. These are Mr. LaFlame's cards. Okay. All right. Click. All right. Could I see your Magic the Gathering slabs? I think I only have one Magic the Gathering slab. And that is Gandalf CGC 10 holographic. Okay. I remember selling him that Suicune 10. I kind of regret it. Could have just held it and it'd be so much more valuable today, probably. Okay. It was a good tin too, but the items in it didn't necessarily grade 10, I suppose. All right. All right. How did he get that $14 Magic the Gathering slab? Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, that's a nice one. Do you ever sleep? My sleep schedule is from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Kind of an odd sleep schedule. It's like the sleep schedule of an overnight worker. Okay. All right. I work from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's just anytime I talk, I get a little cough. If I don't talk, I don't cough. Oops. Maybe I need like some tea with honey or something. All right. That Joker Pikachu would have sold it. All right. Have I thought of health issues? Yeah. All right. There we go. Okay, let me put this away again. You know what? I'm gonna store this over here because he's got some cards over here. All right. Whew. A good hot Irish coffee will fix him. Yeah, that's right. A good hot... A what? All right, guys. Looks like there's no more orders in the queue. I think that means we're done. Right now, I work for a call center. Oh, very cool, man. All right, guys. We're wrapping up. See you later, everybody.